like this blanket. Guess what? I saw a video talking about if your desk facing the wall, if you're sitting on this chair, if you want to work on papers on computer or something and you're facing the wall, you block your career and everything, which is so clearly, I don't like to sit here, I don't like to work here, I don't like to do anything here, I don't like to do paper here. If you see the back here, I don't want to get close to see the information. There are all of these guys, the technology stuff not working, any of that. And it's just this empty is supposed to be for these boxes, but anyhow, supposed maybe I take them to the storage, I don't know. And this is kind of like, yeah, whatever. I don't not It's just this abandoned area, and it's supposed to be my desk, and I'm squeezing myself the whole entire time. I'll show you in here, right? Look at how tight is this. It's been bothering me since yesterday when I did the setting. I tried to fit myself in this area. Is too tight. Try to work on this. This is not enough for me to write. Look at my pens. Still there. It's not enough. Not enough. So I was just seeing a video. Ooh, look. Well, I'll show you my papers just in case there's information. I show if your desk facing the wall, you block your career. So say don't face it. So turn it, make it this way. So this way is gonna facing the window. So if it's facing the window, so unblock. Don't mind about this. I like to eat with a spoon. Block your career. So I will try to do right now because I was thinking about it. I was taking my nap. I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to leave the bed. I'm relaxing and everything. But then I saw the video. I'm glad sometimes this video is changing my life. And I say that. So now I need to do all this project, take everything down. That table is going to be all the way here. That's here. This chair is going to be there. And this stuff here, connect the wires and everything to electricity is right there. And I don't know, need more space there so I can work more. And yes, so I'm gonna work. I'm probably bring my makeup and stuff I put on this one because I'm gonna have more space instead of just rely on or depend on this tiny table in here. And probably I remove this chair from here, so it's gonna have more room for me just to find my clothes and everything, and have more, like probably put two of the chairs here. What do you think? Let's do it. I'm so excited. I wear my shirt. So we'll wear the other pants. Hold on. Yes, I'm so excited. Uh-oh, I should wear the what's called this microphone. Hold on, just give me a second. What do you think about that? I was waiting for my friend, supposed to meet or something. Been calling. No answer. Text. Say hold a second. Say yeah, whatever. So I'm trying to rest. Not stressed. I used to cry a lot if a plan canceled. I used to get so mad and angry, like, why you do this to me? Why you do this to my time? Well, if people, when I cancel, I have a million beautiful things to do rather than just sit here and wait and cry. My life more precious. My life is more important than just stay home and cry over people cancel on me. And if my friend gonna watch my life, well, let you know I'm mad. I'm not gonna make the center of my life to make me more mad than I was earlier. And I thought about it, saying, nah, I'm good. Let's go take a nap. Because I'm between taking a nap, not taking a nap, taking a nap, not taking a nap. I said, no, relax, take a nap. Who cares? And I rested. Then after the nap, I was fighting like, should I get up? Should I get ready? Should I this? Should I that? Should I take a shower? Should I now go find the dress? And don't worry about all that, girl. Just do you. Oh, see? So I'll put this here, right? This one have a charger. Hey. Perfecto. Get my second phone. Where is it? Hello. Thank you, this TikTok video. This one.
Oh, lately. Could you? Whatever you do, never put your desk in this position. A lot of people work like this every day without realizing their desk placement could be the problem. This could be one reason your career feels stuck. According to Feng Shui, you should never sit at your desk facing a wall. This setup can make you feel blocked and may even hold back your career growth. Think about it. If the first thing you see every day is a wall, doesn't it feel like your path forward is being blocked?
Yes.
Instead, place your desk in the command position. The command position allows you to see the room clearly and feel more in control of your space. When you're sitting at your desk, you should have a clear view of the door and the window. This can help you feel more secure, stay focused, and take control of your workflow.
Yes.
So, if work hasn't been going well lately, could your desk placement be part of the problem? Whatever you do, never put your desk in this position. A lot of people work like this every day without realizing their desk placement could be the problem. This
I'm getting that crown. I'm getting that crown. But if your heart is, I'm getting that crown. But if your heart is, I love him more than anything this life could.
Talk about in the home. Ay, Dios mío. Okay. See, we were having, you know what? I gotta learn to ignore messages that are gonna.
See, this is proof. See, this is proof that babies are smarter than adults. Somebody look at this. Each and every baby avoids putting their foot on the grass. Why is that?
Why?
What do they know about the grass that we don't know? I need to know. Because it's something we don't.
Tonight I want to show you off. What you got? We gonna party like it's 13-12 tonight. I want to show you all the finer things tonight. So just forget about the world we got tonight. I'm coming for ya, I'm coming for ya, 'cause
These are my Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses, and this is how I film all my POV videos. Hey Meta, take a picture.
Do you know in 14 minutes is going to be officially 40 hours this week working?
I mean, look at that difference. Crazy, right?
So in 40 minutes or less than 40 minutes will be officially I did work or I did stream for straight 40 hours this week. That means I did. So from Saturday, basically start Saturday and end Friday, right? So yeah, so or end like today is the last day in the week. So from Saturday I start in my friend's house on a stream. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then yesterday, I did stream, and today, on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday today. Yes, so it's been every day. I've been streamed nonstop since all this week, and that's officially 40 hours of stream. Hey, but let me check one thing. Hold on, because I'm kind of confused about one thing. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's too hot here. Come on. I know, Gemini, I need your help, but hold on. I start the live. Oh, why I go far? I already say that from 8 to 8. Boom. Let's see. What's else, Gemini? Because the calendar is here, I cannot see it. Gemini, which day was August 8th, 2026?
August 8th, 2026 was a Saturday.
Here we go. Thank you, Gemini. This big watermelon my friend got me. I can't. My shoulder. My shoulder.
Are you planning on making something specific with it, or
my
just
shoulder.
enjoying it as is?
My shoulder. Oh, my shoulder. Ooh, my shoulder. Yeah, my friend delivered this for me yesterday. Thank you. When it arrived to delivered to, I was like, when it became 2, I was like, what? This watermelon huge. Even my friend like, whoa. Because online, like, you cannot tell how big. Okay.
I can't see the water.
Oh, no, YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm talking to YouTube. Now you. Okay. I want a few things. I want the fan in the kitchen. Whoa. I needed the nap so much. I had like probably hour and a half nap and reset my whole system. I'm in a whole mood now. Let me fill that humidifier, I think. Is that what they call them? Let me fill that water. Wow, even my heart beats so fast because I'm so excited now. Here we go. I filled that. So excited. I need a little bit more. Get more water. Alhamdulillah. Sometimes you see a video on social media, you just never know who need it. This lady, she posted that video. I don't know. I don't care if it's AI, if it's real. Who cares? It's just she was talking about, even if it's not true, feng shui, if it's real, not real, fake, I don't care. It's just something inside me tell me, yeah, I don't like the position. How's the desk? I don't sit there. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable. Every time I sit there, I sit facing the wall. I just don't like it. I just don't like facing the wall. That's why every time I go sit there, and after a minute, I leave. And you see me, I was trying to fit myself in a closet and super tight and make it not excited for me to work. And that you see my friend house when he has the big desk and big chairs and so was slide them fast and quickly and everything. So yeah. All right, let's go wash these dishes. I'm not gonna stay here longer. Had the fan in the kitchen, and if the other friend called and said, "Hey, let's go," it's over. Supposed earlier. I have a plan now. That's a good thing. Put yourself first. People not give you straight plan, which is like the same thing from yesterday. We're talking about today plan. Oh, no clear plan. Then today, no clear plan. I text, still no clear plan. And I say, call me, because I didn't call, no answer. So, oh, hold on until I figure out the plan. I called, nah, I'm good. Then I took my nap. Say, this is too much game. I'm not gonna stress myself over games. These games, what is making me sick for so many years, and I'm not gonna fall for it again. And I'm sure this is one of these tests. Matter of fact, the one reading, they say I'm Aries. They say Aries today. They advise Aries to not fall for any argument and not fall for any, like, is there something gonna like happen with the people are close to you or something, and you're not gonna like their behavior. It's gonna lead to argument and a bad argument, very bad argument. And for the Aries, and they suggest to be more patient, watch ourselves. All right, look at this. I fill this water. Okay, hold on. So you see it? The steam, perfecto. Wash the dishes already. So I said, I'm good. I'm not gonna argue. I don't like it, but it is what it is. You wanna act like this with me? Cool. As what's her name? Ashley Trevino say, cool. Here we go. Cool. Why this is not moving the fan? Here we go. Miss Ashley Trevino, she said, cool, cool. Also, I noticed a few things about me. I did not like how my lower back looked like. Lower back, I mean the I didn't like my hair from the back, how it looked like. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna do. I feel bad for my mom because today she was telling me she posted like a video of like a family member, which is just like it's an innocent clip for a kid and something, and she just by accident she tried to send it to my cousin, and she tried to send that cousin picture to other cousin. She tried to say I mean, I forgot how to say that. Their names, never mind. Oh, look at these people. I know them. I know these people. Hey, neighbor. So yeah, she tried to send it to her. So what she did put it as a statue. I don't know what they call this on WhatsApp. Status, whatever, on WhatsApp. So, and she told her like, why you put it public? And my mom even page not even public. Public for what? And then she got like all nervous and she got sad. She just have her neighbors, her female friends, and the female neighbor, female friends, female co-worker, she was working with them. And she had us, the family. And she was like shivering and scared to death about like, oh my God. And that's why she didn't call me yesterday. I was wondering what happened. It's too hot. Because she felt like, why did I do such a thing like this? Okay, but I said, which kind of? She said, no, just a kid wake up and eat the bread. And I said, okay. And she said, yeah. What are you talking about? So what is the problem in that? No, because I don't want you to be public for who? Your page is not even public, Mom. And like she's scared to death from people. And that's the problem of me couldn't make it in social media all these years, because every time I try to make it, they find my page. They make a big problem for me and they want me to delete all my page and everything. And I have to delete everything and back to the zero. Like I never did anything. And that's what has put me in this situation for so many years. I wish I can achieve my dream, but I don't and I can't, because they are scared of what people gonna say about them. What they gonna say about us? What gonna say about us? All right, I'm not gonna have any video in Arabic. All my video is gonna be in English. And then now what? Then now what, right? Exactly. But yeah, and I felt like, Mom, still scared of people? I don't like that for her. I don't like that because she's affecting me too. Because
what was my
Turn it up! Alexa, max volume.
We're naming my kids.
I'll get a copyright for this.
Volume 6. Renee, the kids are right there. No, wait. I know, but don't turn it up too loud.
They're not going to go to sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I'll be there.
Cada vez que beso a mi novio, tenemos que hacerlos separados.
One thing about me is I like want to know if I
Please let me see something fun.
الحكومة الأمريكية كمشت شبكة يسوون زواج اللي هو الكذب، يعني يتزوجون بفلوس ويجوا يجيبوه لهنا وتخطيط وأمور وطبعا هاي حتى اللي عنده جنسية، يعني إذا أنت أو أنت تسوي هاي الأمور تدري إذا اللي قفت أو اللي قفتي تنخذ منك الجنسية ما عدا الغرامة وما عدا هذا اللي جايبه هم ينخذ منه الجنسية أو الجرين كارد ويضرب بيك شلق ويطلع. والسالفة اللي طاشة إنه تجون على فيزا إنه ما الشواذ يعني بيجون إنه مع أساس ألوان ويجون هنا ويأخذون جنسية على أساس مضطهدين وبعدين يكتشفون إنه هم مو ألوان. دير بالكم الموضوع ترى مو شقة، وأنا ما جاي أخوفكم، لازم تخافون لأنه الموضوع مو شقة. فلا تريدون تجون تعالوا بطريقة قانونية ومرتبة ونظيفة، لأنه إذا اللي قفتوا راح تتهدون.
Here's some insider information when it comes to booking a trip this summer. You'll want to hear this. Oh,
No one tells you this, but the mugshot is often the most permanent form of punishment. People think that a mugshot is just embarrassing, something that goes away once the case is over. But a mugshot doesn't live in court. It lives on the internet and usually forever. It shows up when employers Google you, when landlords search your name, and when your kids, friends, parents get curious. Then there's the money, the pay to remove it websites, background check companies, endless requests that never fully erase it. And here's the part that should bother everyone. Mugshots go public before guilt is ever decided. This is my mugshot, and this image followed me longer than jail ever did. So while you can rebuild your life, the internet never forgets. In almost every circumstance, a mugshot is not about public safety, it's about punishment before conviction.
Lower
So
back.
save this, because this is
Shoulder
the part of the
out.
system that nobody warns you about.
Lower back and shoulder.
The other day, my roommate
Can I just...
Sense of style to add to all of this, which I don't normally think is a thing that people should be commenting on, but when someone heads into the influencer territory, it kind of does become fair game to some degree, especially when Ash Trevino is very in your face about designer goods. In one video, she tells everyone to stop talking about her. If you don't have one of these, and she shows off her Louis Vuitton bag, she says, stop talking on me. I've had 3 Louis and some sunglasses in the last 5 months. It's not really about flaunting designer goods, though. It's more so also the size that she chooses to purchase. The Louis Vuitton bag that she likes looks more like a carry-on duffel bag that you would strictly use for travel. It's huge. And Ash seems on the short side. So it looks
Lower back.
comically large on her. People
Ay.
actually start making TikToks parroting her choice of handbags and using a suitcase. They'll use a hard shell suitcase as a purse. Another person uses a Dyson fan as the purse, pretending to be Ash Trevino.
Lower back.
We have hot Cheetos, we have bean dip, we have oversharing, we have her giant LV purse, and the cursed
Lower
bed
back.
bug clip where she is laying down on her bed, wondering if she can wash her hair with extensions, and she's just talking to the camera when what looks like on the very right side of the screen, a little brown bug crawls inside her pillow. She quickly shifts the camera, sits up. It's
She told Camilla that was a beetle. That look like a beetle? Chat, did that look like a
unclear
beetle?
if she saw it or not, but people think that she did, making jokes that she made eye contact with the bug. But she sits up, still talking about her hair extensions, and she's more so like glancing around rather than looking at the phone anymore. And of course, this kick starts a debate in the comments. Is it bed bugs? Is it not bed bugs? With some saying,
Right, that was
someone
a
who's
bed
had to
bug.
fight bed bugs to the death. Bed bugs do get that big. That's for real, a bed bug. Another person
Ouch.
comments, bed bugs coming out during the
I
daylight.
don't like this, bro.
That's bad.
And,
Ash
it's
even
a
says
sport,
in a
bro,
live,
but
I'm about to go lay with my
keep
bed bugs.
rolling.
Yes, I'm about to lay with my bed bugs.
I'm about to lay with my bed bugs, yes.
But later she denies that it was ever a bed bug. Regardless, all of these clips go
Yeah,
viral
Maria,
in late
it's that new
2024 and
documentary
early
that just came out on
2025
Netflix.
to the
Not
point of
documentary, but like
making
little
Ash Trevino
podcast
a
documentary
well-known name on TikTok. She even has Reddit communities dedicated
I don't know,
to
Sarah.
talking
Lower
about
back.
her. r/inmate hopper,
Thank you for the follow.
r/Ash Trevino snark to be specific. She's also known for a DoorDash order that occurred during one of her lives. She orders DoorDash. She reaches into the bag, grabs
Yes.
something,
I
whips
don't
it
know if
out,
y'all know her.
starts
I forget her name. Something so, but she's funny.
Lower back.
She's funny.
giggling.
Lower
There
back's
was
not
literally
helping
an
me
episode
to
by
achieve my
DoorDash.
goal.
She starts
She's a
reading
hard
it.
artist.
If this is
Yeah.
Ash Trevino, I want to say
What is
hi.
it?
Or I want to say I like your content.
Oh, I
I'm
know,
your
that's
biggest
one.
fan,
Already.
Taco Bell employee. This is her with the note.
Oh.
She's so happy.
Yeah,
She's like,
Stephanie,
if
so-
you are the one who put this in my bag, thank you so much. I love you. This is so cute. I'm about to post it on Snapchat.
Thank you so much, baby. I love you.
Which it is cute, right? Well, some people started speculating that she put the note in the bag herself. To her defense, I will say it looks like the bag had a safety seal sticker on it, but netizens do not give her the benefit of the doubt. Netizens don't give her that. One comment reads, the way she pulled it right out like she knew it was in there. That has
telling you,
Netflix.
she's funny.
Another comment reads, "Can the employee come forward, please?" 200,000 people like that comment. Needless to say, there are a few people out there that don't believe that this is a genuine note from an employee at Taco Bell. This whole
lower back.
DoorDash note debacle becomes
Lower
another
back,
piece of
please.
the Ash Trevino pie that even a few months later, she'll go on to take one of those lie detector tests for someone's YouTube channel, and she's asked, "Did you put that note in your
No
DoorDash?"
one came forward.
She says,
Thank you
no.
for the follow.
The lie detector conductor gives her a thumbs down, insinuating she's being deceptive. Granted, I will say polygraphs are notoriously
Right.
unreliable, so in conclusion, we have no idea if the note was legit or if it was just a
Hey,
bit she did
Fiona.
for her live stream. But netizens also accuse her of texting herself when she's on live stream, and she's asked, "Have you ever texted yourself?" No.
You're good,
Thumbs
Toto. You're welcome.
Ash is confused. What in the world? It's hard to narrow down exactly what Ash Trevino is known for, but it seemed like for a period of time, people could not stop watching her. I don't know if it was just out of pure fascination, if it was out of support, hate, whatever the reason may be, Ash Trevino was getting attention. At some point, I guess you could say that it seems like her career was on an upward trajectory. So much so that there's this one live stream where she gets a phone call.
No, Maria.
From who I presume.
Ash Trevino sure don't have no damn Netflix show. She wishes. This lady though, Stephanie So, I think is her name. She has a Netflix show, and she's doing like her little commentary. I said it was a podcast like with her husband.
To be some sort of agent or manager, and they inform her, "Hey Ash, we have some exciting news for you. We just booked you a show on Netflix."
Just clips.
We just booked you a show with Netflix.
Oh my god! Ash seems super giddy. She's smiling, clapping, celebrating. The internet quickly came to the conclusion, however, that this was a hoax.
Okay,
And I
fair
double
enough.
checked on Netflix. I don't see an Ash Trevino show on there yet, as of today. And this probably won't suffice. But welcome to the Ash Trevino file on the Rotten Files, only on Netflix.
What's going on?
You understand you have an active felony warrant under your free arrest?
No, this ain't
There's a
so
felony
different.
warrant
This
out.
came out. I don't know when it came out. It's Rotten Falls with Stephanie So though. It just came out like today or yesterday.
Waxahachie PD.
I think today.
I haven't done nothing. It's gonna be all over the fucking internet, man. TikTok's gonna have a fucking blast with this.
That person was
I'm
over
gonna get
there. She thought she was
using
like
everything.
It's not gonna come.
No, but
She
they're
got
not
one.
fucking trying to threaten me with jail and everything.
Hey, lean towards this way for me. He's happy that way.
Do you need transfer?
Ow, sorry. Woohoo! I'm so excited for getting my office.
This shit is mine or Ashley's? My friends tell me mine.
Because one I have in the closet is not enough, and this is gonna be my beautiful office.
Only may include speculation, theories, opinions, and unverified claims that have not been established as fact. All content should be understood as opinion unless otherwise stated. We encourage viewers to conduct their own research. All individuals mentioned or depicted in this program are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in the court of law. Nothing in this episode should be construed as a declaration of guilt, and conclusions regarding criminal liability should not be drawn solely from this program alone. So with that being said, let's get started. Many of us were unlucky enough to be on the inmate hopper side of TikTok when it became a conversation. A hopper
rotten,
typically refers to someone who
Rotten
does
Mango
incredibly
with Sarah
fast. They
Stone.
hop from one
Or Rotten Falls with Stephanie So, I mean.
individual to another. And there are terms like homie hopper, which means you date or you hook up with one person, then you hop to another, but the people that you hop from point to point are within the same group of friends, aka homies. So if you take that and you replace homie with inmate, that means it is someone who likes to hop between one person to another person, and they all happen to be inmates.
On the
In
in
one
app.
interview with
The red
Ash
in
Trevino,
app.
she's asked,
I don't know if I
"So,
can say it out loud.
what would you like to be called?"
Thank you
She
for
says
the
she doesn't
follows.
like to be called a hot Cheeto.
Light it
I
up.
didn't know people were calling her that. She says she doesn't like to be called an influencer. She says
So what would you like to be called?
Just call me the inmate.
It was on his.
she even admits that that's how she blew up on TikTok, got famous, popped off, was because she documented
you, Rainbow,
herself
for putting it in
bringing
the
her boyfriend home from prison. She went
and picked him up at the gate, and then proceeded to document little clips here and there of their first few hours together of him being a free man. It could be considered a cinematic work of art. It is a piece of art. She's in the car. I think anthropologists are going to study them. Just kidding. But she's in the car, nervous to see him for the first time since they started dating after he was incarcerated. And in the back, you have her playing the song "I'm Coming Home" Part 2 by Skylar Grey. Thankfully, I don't think she was playing the Diddy version. But it is a very famous song, and the lyrics go, "I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday." And she's documenting them entering a hotel room that she's
Whoa. Sorry, babies.
balloons and candles all leading right up to the bed. They also document their relationship. Even after breaking up, you know, they go on TikTok live together to talk about Ash's new lip fillers. Maybe that cemented Ash's nickname of the inmate hopper.
Lower back. Lower back.
She has dated inmates since
Lower back.
2019 and has married 2 of them. She even did a photo shoot for a wedding. And okay, the photo shoot is outdoors, so she's just alone in a wedding dress, holding a picture of her newlywed husband. Well, that's a mugshot, but she's just like, my husband, but he's in prison. So, you know, which dating or being married to someone who is incarcerated, I will say, is not bad or remotely shameful in any sense of the word. Well, I guess in my opinion, it would depend on what their crime is. But I do think the pictures are just a lot to look at. She's also holding a sign that says "always and forever," which seems like a very typical marriage sign, but someone comments, "Is that his prison sentence?" She also likes to date inmates because, quote, "I feel like being with somebody incarcerated, they're locked up. So you get to live your life and do your thing and not have somebody like, he's always with me." However, now, up to the date we published this video, Ash Trevino could be the one facing jail.
Rock Mango is hilarious.
December 17th, 2025. It's dark outside in Texas. Ash and her alleged boyfriend, Renee, otherwise known as Uncle Fester on the internet, they come back home after a day out. They're greeted by the police officer. Well, several of them. The officer asks Ash to, "Hey, come over here and talk to me. Do you have your ID on you?"
Hey, come on. You have your idea?
Yeah.
This is on the side of the street.
Yeah. And just body cam cameras, we've got those. You know, Ash looks confused. Yeah, what's going on? Boyfriend at the time. He's off to the side, not invading the officer's space, and Ash tells him, "They said I have a warrant." "They said I have a warrant." "I don't know for what. I haven't done like that. I don't know crap. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. What the hell got me a ticket?"
Well, just confirm the pool more details for you. But you are detained at this point.
He asks Uncle Fester because she doesn't understand what all of this is about. And she asks again, "Y'all can't just take me to the restroom to go there real quick?" The officer tries to tell them a bit more information. It's an active warrant for fraud. That's what it says. 25 to 30,000. I don't know all the details.
I don't know all the details, so I don't want to just sit here and tell you.
Ash seems so shocked by this, but number clarifies. Oh, 25 to 30,000.
Ass hurts me.
500 to 30,000. That's all I know.
So, Pin is a public Discord that we have, me and my friend. I don't know if y'all know Unfiltered. And then we also have another friend, Pixie. We do a lot of fun stuff. Pixie does book club. Right now we're reading The Fourth Wing series. Yeah, she has more. She posted a video pissed off about it. Alright, New Jersey Mom. Thank you for joining. But yeah, and then I post Cheeseman stuff and stuff like that, so you're welcome. Thank you for all the love and support y'all show me.
Right now, once it's confirmed, you'll give us more
This
details
is
on
for
how
the
you
laptop.
But that's the reason why we haven't told you everything.
The officer tells her that they're just waiting for the county to confirm the warrant, and once they do, she's going to jail.
Once they confirm the warrant, and that's when we decide you are going to jail if they confirm the warrant. I already told you that. So, that's all we're waiting for them to do.
It's not the most tension-building arrest I've seen. Ash just seems more irritated more than anything. I just need to freaking pee, man.
Okay, I just need to freaking pee, man. Like, I've been on the street and I've been freaking water. Like, I literally have to freaking pee.
I understand.
She starts making a few phone calls on speakerphone and gets upset. Hurry up and fucking answer, bro.
Okay, fucking answer, bro. How the fuck are you my manager and you're not fucking answering?
Which I thought was very interesting because, unfortunately, oh god, I guess one could say that I might have the same occupation as Ash Trevino. We both make content for the internet, but I will say, I think it's a little bit weird that she would call her manager in this moment. Like her dad, sure, I probably would too. But manager? Like, what is my manager gonna do? Start making merch on my mugshot? I guess maybe for PR management, but
She's pinned right now. Y'all go follow her, because she goes live and does book talk. We do our book club and her live. We do go to the market for inappropriate parts of the fourth book series. So if y'all love to read books, join our book club. Follow Pixie so y'all can watch her go live and stream. She doesn't read the books, guys. So if y'all don't like hearing it's audio books. So
if it's an arrest, it's gonna get out. And I feel that I personally would have 5 other people I would call before calling my manager or agent in the midst of an arrest. She asks the officer if they can go closer to the house because it's cold, and he responds, "No, we're good."
We can't go like closer on here, like just because it's cold and it's.
I think she's trying to say I'm cold. I think, right? But he's like, "No, we're good." Which I don't know if that's just the officer's way of trying to not go closer to the house for safety reasons or whatever other reason, or if the officer is thinking Ash is worried about him being cold specifically, and he's like, "Nah, good," I don't know, but it seems like Ash does not like his response. She says, "I don't know if y'all have something against me, but he seems like he's just being kind of rude to me."
Like, I don't know if y'all have something against me, but he seems like he's just being kind of rude to me. I've never been in trouble or anything, so I don't know what the fuck. Like, I'm always getting harassed.
she knew damn well what her ass did. You lied on your food stamp papers, girl. Why you sitting here making 12,000 and one lie? I've been live for 3 hours and have only 184 cents. You made 12 grand. Not $12, not $1,200, $12,000 in one night. And your ass lied on your food stamp, girl. You knew that was coming for your ass. You just messed yourself up in the freaking Drink Nigga Jim with Camilla, the podcast. Yeah, it is Diana. Girl made a night. She said she made that 12,000 in one night. Thank you for the follow, Elsie.
We have nothing against you, man.
Yeah. Girl, how's the audacity to get food stamps?
It's just weird because I'm just trying to go somewhere where the water's not hitting my face right now.
You're wrong,
Man, we're just doing our job, okay?
not only can she not afford to buy her daughter, well, not afford it, but she didn't buy her daughter a bed. She didn't even allow Camilla to buy her a bed. She took that from them babies.
She rants to her boyfriend, to herself, to the officer.
Ah, lower back, lower back, lower back, lower back, lower back. Ay, 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 ay.
All over the fucking internet.
Ah.
It's gonna be all over the fucking internet.
Yes, it's the fact. Our daughters are teenagers. They don't like to be on social media.
The time of the changing my whole podcast streaming future. Start from here. You ready? Ah, shoulder. I'm just getting excited, but I'm still healing. Ow.
Yes, Allie. We heard or listen to the doctor.
Uncle Fester reassures her.
Ah, sorry.
She later reiterates.
Oh, my lower back.
She ponders out loud, which I feel like most attorneys would advise against pondering out loud.
Lower back, lower back, lower back, lower back, lower back, please. Just let me finish my project. to start it. Don't let me stop because of the pain. Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know if I want him or her.
That's social my name. So, relatively cordial and anticlimactic arrest with the officer.
Shoulder, my shoulder. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Before taking her to jail because they're gonna have her take it all off the jail anyway. She gets frustrated because she has a few pieces of
I'm gonna sneeze.
her heart to cut off, and that means the jail might cut it. Ask the officer.
Whoa.
This part.
Lower back.
She does look way older. That's how you know she had a rough life.
It's all not enough.
You have a needle?
I do not have any.
Girl, why the fuck even the cop laughed? Even 12 laughed at her ass. Why the fuck would he have a needle? Why would he have a needle?
Ah, shoulder.
There's like a bit of back and forth before the officer.
Oh, thank you, Kalani. I'm 36, but she's 37. You look 40 something.
There's no really do that. Just take it off the jail. Then as they're walking her.
Ooh, lower back. You know, I wish if I took a picture before.
Look, I don't know. The officers are more accommodating than any officers I've seen on body camera footage. Not that I wish that they weren't accommodating, that's not what I'm saying, or cordial with citizens. Of course I wish that. It's just kind of weird to watch the body cam footage and even the goodbye kiss Ash asks for. Like, I'm sure being arrested makes the list for someone's worst moments in life, right? I would imagine. It's somewhere on that list. But it does, like, have like a melodramatic flair to it, just the way it happens on body cam, you know? They're just like
Lower back.
And this is right here. This is another viral photo.
They help her move her hair out of her face. They slam the door shut. She looks down and she whispers, because of course there's a camera in the back of the police car, right? Please be with me, Lord, in the name of Jesus. Please be with me, Lord, in the name of Jesus. As they start driving, it's dark. Ash is handcuffed in the back of the police car, and she tells the officer at the front that her anxiety is getting bad. She feels like she can't breathe, and she's having a panic attack right now.
Okay, can you turn the heater off? Sorry, my anxiety's like, and I feel like I can't breathe.
She tries to ask the officer more about her warrant. The cop tells her the fraud has something to do with healthcare. Healthcare? It doesn't say a company or nothing. I haven't worked in over a year. This body cam of Ash Trevino getting arrested is from December 17th, 2025. A result from just a few weeks earlier when a grand jury returned an indictment for count 1, welfare fraud, and count 2, healthcare fraud. The state says Ashley Trevino wasn't honest about her finances between 2019 and 2024 so she could get SNAP food benefits and Medicaid. They also claim she didn't report all the money she was making. Because of that, she may have received benefits she didn't qualify for, or more than, she was supposed to get. Although, altogether, prosecutors say she received somewhere between $2,500 and $30,000 in benefits she wasn't entitled to. So after spending the night in jail, she successfully posted her bond of $15,000 and was released. Her mugshot was also released. And you know what? It's not a bad photo of her by any means. I mean, I'd even argue that it's actually a good photo of her.
And the lighting's really good.
Yeah. So she's She's arrested in December of 2025, and by January 2026, Ash Trevino is sitting in a public restaurant with another influencer she collaborates frequently with. They're both ordering food, snacking on appetizers, and Ash again explains how she was arrested in December. She goes into detail. But yeah, so we're coming home from Christmas shopping, and the town that we live in is like a small town, like a very freaking small. The cops already know his address. They know who lives there, blah, 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 blah. As soon as they see my car come and he was driving, they pull in 3D. I think that means 3D, like 3 police officers deep. She says that this is her first time being arrested, and in her telling, she spent the whole ride waiting for the punchline. I'm like, bro, are you serious? And then when we were like, at first I thought I was literally getting pumped. I'm like, okay, eventually it's gonna stop. Someone's going to be like, never mind, I got you. We got closer to the station. I'm like, fuck, it's not a prank. I'm really going in. So I get there and I'm nervous, but the cop was nice. Because I was like, I'm having a panic attack. And like this whole retelling doesn't stop. And by her count, the right to booking turns into a guided breathing exercise. He goes one toe down and he's like, just breathe. You're okay. He's like, just breathe. Take deep breaths. He's like, you're good.
She does post it on her YT, but it's also
I'm like,
on
hold
her
on, panic attack.
So then we get there and he checks me in, does all the paperwork, and then he, takes me to another area. And as I'm walking, there's 6 guys in the holding tank and they're banging on the window, Ash Trevino, Ash Trevino. And I'm like, oh fuck. Was that your first time going to jail? Yeah, ever. 2 months after in early March 2026.
It is officially now. I finished my 40 hours of live stream this week. Whoo! Yes. 40 hours full-time live streamer the first week, every single day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, Friday. And I finished my whole 40 hours live stream. First time ever in my life. Committed 7 days non-stop and full-time live stream first week. Whoo! Thank you for, if anyone gonna watch me in the future, just remember this is my first week ever. This is my first 7 days, Saturday to Friday night or Friday evening, achieved a whole 40 hours, like a full time of live stream every single day this week. All right. Let me set, what's that called, the other one? Let's see, okay. This one, oh, time stop. The time stop, yeah.
Purchased alcohol at a local restaurant.
Get that closer to me.
The defendant then posted the receipt on social media. All physical evidence of state's possession related to these violations has been delivered to defendant's counsel. So ultimately, Ash Trevino is arrested again and rebooked into Ellis County Jail on March 4th, 2026. She is released the same day. Her bond increases to $25,000. And there are some additional conditions suggested by the state, including GPS and SCRAM monitoring. In side note, I was like, what is SCRAM monitoring? Apparently it stands for Secure Continuous Remote Alcohol Monitor, and according to SCRAM systems, it's like a breathalyzer for the ankle. The SCRAM Continuous Alcohol Monitoring bracelet provides 24/7 transdermal alcohol testing. But back to our new conditions, post-second arrest. At the bottom of the filing, there's this, okay? It's a special little asterisk. It's a handwritten condition in the category Other that says, defendant shall not post any references to, details of, facts regarding, etc., or this cause. Basically this case.
Oh, like posting it online.
Yeah, about this. Ash Trevino, talk about her life and current events online. Like, who would think such a thing? Who would have thought? To her attorney's credit, though, the GPS spam and not talking about her case bond conditions do get dropped.
My bad, guys. We have like 18 more minutes left of it, Lola.
A few months later in late May of this year. All quiet, then, for the Ash Trevino file front? Not exactly.
Yeah, ouch.
In Texas, there is something called Notice of Prior Convictions and/or Adjudications and/or Extraneous Offenses or Bad Acts. These are basically wrongdoings that may be brought up in court if they are provable beyond a reasonable doubt. A bad act is some other act that is not the charged offense, but may still be relevant to the case. So they're not adding charges on. The prosecution is just bringing up documented behaviors of Ash that may help them prove a pattern of behavior, or it may help a jury determine punishment if she is found guilty. Again, this is not the same thing as saying, therefore, she committed fraud. Like this is...
So, for those of y'all that are just joining and everything, so this is a Netflix thing. Oops. It's on the in-app. It's called The Rodney Show. It's about Ash Trevino. So what she's talking about right now is, we are about almost halfway. We're a little over halfway through with it. It's 18. We got 18 more minutes of a 40-something minute little clip thing. Yeah, it's Rod. Yep, it is Erica. It's so funny because it's a podcast episode exactly. And the funny, yeah, you can watch it on there, Camila. She's talking about Ash Trevino and they're discussing like the behavior, like so when she went to jail, one of the things was that she can't be drinking and stuff, and then she gets caught. I'm sure it's on YT as well.
Is evidence, right? It's the state saying, we have this background, it may be relevant, and we want the court to know we may bring it up. And although I don't know if these are the moments or the exact moments being referenced, this is what I could find online about it.
Nancy, it is. It just came out today. That's what I'm
The first two bad acts mentioned in the filing were that, quote, the defendant consumed and purchased alcohol in violation of her bond, which is just referencing the alleged bond violations that resulted in Ash getting arrested for the second time. Right. The third bad act in the filing is really the meat and potatoes of this holiday, the big kahuna. It reads, on or about January 1st, 2022, through May 15th, 2026, the defendant appeared in numerous social media videos and lives and engaged in the following behavior without ensuring all viewers were adults. A. Exposed...
No, Ash isn't here. Man, sorry. They're not chewing people out. It's just, I forgot that y'all can't hear if I'm commentating over it. And then earlier someone was like, can you stop pausing it? So it's kind of hard. I have to talk in between because if not, they'll take me down for not having the original content.
The genitals or breasts of the defendant. B. Engaged in sexual acts with other individuals. C. Engaged in deviant sexual intercourse with other individuals. D. Engaged in masturbation. E. Boasted of sexual behavior and experiences. If I had to get my best guess of what incidents they are referencing, I would put my money on Nipplegate and Nunu. And to understand, we have to dive into some of Ash Trevino's old lore. Okay, some of her online exposures during live streams, allegedly. Okay, netizens have dubbed the first thing Nipplegate. When Ash Trevino was on a live stream with thousands of people and she flashed her breasts in areola for all to see. Now, I will say I was not in the original live. Thankfully, I survived the alleged Nipplegate. But I did not survive the screenshots and the screen-recorded clips that have been reposted everywhere. The alleged indecent exposure was saved multiple times by many different users that were on the original live. And they started circulating on social media. Netizens could not believe what they had seen. Someone comments, I have nobody to talk to about Ash Trevino. This bitch just flashed her whole nipple on live to 12,000 people. Netizens claim, whole nipple on live to 12,000 people. Netizens claim her daughters in the room across the hall also were probably on TikTok. Side note, there's zero proof that her daughters were in the room across the hall. Also, that they were on TikTok, so we don't know for sure. But however, we do know she was on live stream with someone named Santos. And she was, I'm trying to look for the word, juggling? I'm not even sure if that's the right word. She was like shaking her breasts with each hand and showing her cleavage and her areola. And Santos at the time was Ash's 19-year-old boyfriend, by the way. And to give some context, early in her virality, Ash Trevino entered in a relationship with Santos. He was 19 at the time that they started allegedly dating. I mean, 19 is really, really young. That's an early 2000s baby. Your frontal lobe is just hitting medium rare. Was born in 1989. She's in her early to mid 30s when they start dating. You know, that's just like I think it's weird, okay? Santos, her boyfriend, is quite literally closer in age to Ash's teenage daughters than he is to Ash Trevino, because Ash Trevino has 2 young teenage daughters who right now are around 13 or 16 years old. But this is also the era where there's just like too much discussion about new-news. What's a new-no? I'm so glad you asked, okay? I briefly mentioned it earlier, but we've gone through so much lore that maybe you forgot. Let me refresh you. The definition of new-new is a noun. It's a nickname Ash Trevino has given her privates, her nether regions, her undercarriage, her unmentionables. It's really the opposite because Ash can't help but mention her new-no all the time. One time when Ash was on live stream a few years prior to her arrest, she says to the camera, "I've already seen his pee-pee, and he's already seen my new-new."
I've already seen his BB, and he's already seen my new. Okay?
A few seconds later, Ash's daughter walks into the room where Ash is live streaming and says, "You need to get off later. You're saying stuff that people wouldn't want to know."
I don't know where the mods are. You need to get off soon, okay?
It's like Ash is the teenager and her daughter is doing all the parenting. But Ash and Santos come out with a song titled New New in all caps. Ash's lyrics are, "You want to know how it smell? Ask Santos. You know it smell well. I got new new. I got new new. I seen his pee-pee. He seen the new new." Yeah, now let me remind you, the bad act listed by the prosecution reads, expose the genitals or breast of the defendant, engaged in sexual acts with other individuals, engaged in deviant sexual intercourse with other individuals, engaged in masturbation, boasted of sexual behavior and experiences. And as much as I wish I could end, wrap things up here, there is new part 2, okay? March 2025, 9 months before her first December arrest, Ash allegedly flashes her new-new while she's live streamed sitting on the toilet. Again, I wasn't on this original live. I didn't see this firsthand. I only saw the clips and screenshots and netizen reactions after the fact. But Ash is, once again, live streaming, no surprises there. But however, like Nipplegate, she's on a duo live, which is when 2 creators are live at the same time. It's like a FaceTime, except people log in, watch, comment, and donate TikTok galaxies if they feel so inclined. Ash is in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, on live stream. And she quickly pans down to what looks like her new-new, and her hand is right next to it. And her hand position is kind of hard to explain. It's like as if she's about to wipe or maybe put a tampon in. But the pan down is very quick. And in my opinion, it looked a little intentional. Like her phone didn't just slip, and the face she's making and the laugh after, she's not like, "Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, I gotta leave the live, I'm so flustered." She almost seems giddy. Now, to her defense, a lot of people say that the glimpse of her new-new wasn't actually her new-new, and really it just was her fupa. But it was too quick and too pixelated to really know. Netizens say a fupa, by the way, is an acronym that stands for Fat Upper Pubic Area. And really, honestly, personally, do I think I viewed her new-new? I don't know. Again, personally, I just want the courts to sort this out because this alleged nudity, this exposure goes beyond my
Woohoo!
was a little bit of a recent, but Nipplegate was pretty early on, back in December, about a year and a half ago, I think. So to be fair, Ash has had time to respond to complaints. What if her daughters go online and see her nips? The interviewer says, he's seen sometimes her daughters will be watching her lives. You don't feel bad that they might see that? She responds,
I already told them not to be watching my live.
"If I don't tell them to be in my room or get on my live, then it's my time. Don't come in," and they already know that. Now again, we can't be sure that these are the explicit incidents that the prosecution is referencing in their filing. These are just online incidents we think may be related. But with that in mind, bad act number 4 reads, quote, "On or about March 2025, the defendant and her children were interviewed by Camila Araujo on the Clock In podcast and spoke about her income, parenting, and sexual exploits." And I'm guessing this following part is the income portion that they're referencing during this podcast because
Wait,
it
that
is,
wasn't that.
yeah,
Just she was on that podcast talking about income, parenting, and this.
sexual exploits, yeah. Now, in this interview by Camila, Ash says the most she's ever made on TikTok Live was $12,000.
The most I've ever made on TikTok Live was $12,000.
Camila was like, in one sitting? Yes. In one live? Yes. How many hours? You made 12 grand in 2.5 hours? Yeah. Her daughters are just sitting on the side watching, and Camilla says that Louis bag ain't fake, y'all. Because there was a lot of rumors that Ash's Louis bags were fake, and Ash loves to talk about her Louis
No, I'm not related to Ash.
bags, but Ash giggles really hard to that. And then Camilla looks at Ash giggling and says, and her kids still don't have a bed, so what's funny? We're gonna get to the bed in a second. But it really brings us to the second thing mentioned in this fourth bad act. Parenting. During the podcast, Ash was grilled on the past parenting scandal that exposed her for not having beds for her two daughters. For a stretch of time in late 2024 into early 2025, Ash's two daughters shared a single air mattress on the floor in their bedroom at Ash's house. Both girls and Ash confirmed this while on the podcast because Camilla asks, please tell me why your children don't have beds. Ash tries to explain it's because she gets recognized whenever she goes out, so she can't go anywhere without her security guard, and her mom was supposed to go get the beds, but then didn't end up happening yet. But honestly, I am more inclined to believe her daughters at this point. They clarified that yes, they were on an air mattress, but that's only because they actually spend majority of their time with Ash's mom, their grandmother. Ash's two girls seemingly only have Ash and Ash's parents, so their grandparents, to take care of them. The girl's biological father died of leukemia in 2024. He was actually Ash's former high school sweetheart, though they broke up prior to his death. And ever since then, Ash's daughters live with their grandmother. Now, also to be fair, Ash does later clarify to her viewers that she did get her daughter's bed, and they
Woohoo!
air mattress, but now they have a bed. Unfortunately, that's not the only parenting incident that comes to mind. In a live stream, Ash is dancing to the song New New in the threshold of her
Lower back, lower back, lower back.
Mom, I just threw up. Mom, I just threw up. Ash just repeats it back to her. You just threw up? Why? You're lying. Our daughter is just mumbling in the background, clearly not well.
We could watch the Charles Manson one next.
What, it smell like Nunu or what? I'm just kidding.
That's what I didn't know what. Just kidding.
Ash then turns away from the hallway, faces her live stream again, and continues dancing, and her poor daughter says, Mom, I just threw up. Why are you dancing? Ash doesn't stop, so she has to yell louder. The daughter has to yell louder. Mom, I threw up. Why are you dancing? Ash does not stop dancing until one of her daughters tells Alexa to stop playing the music. Now, number 5's bad act is kind of a nothing burger. It says, quote, on or about December 18th, 2025 through May 15th, 2026, the defendant was captured discussing her pending fraud case and said, I'm prepared to pay whatever I have to pay. Which is just like, why would she be willing to pay if she didn't do anything wrong? Number 6, bad act, quote, per the Texas rules of evidence, the defendant's reputation in the community is for untruthfulness. Basically said, just like more professionally, liar, liar, Nunu on fire. And that concludes all the bad acts listed on this filing. And that was just the state's first filing, because June 17th, 2026, about a month later, the state files a second notice of prior conviction.
900 of y'all in here. Y'all make sure y'all follow your hosts, bro. We be doing documentaries and stuff all the time. Tap, share, like, follow.
And/or adjudications and extraneous offenses or bad acts, which again sounds very lawyery, but basically the prosecution is just saying, hey court, here are a few other things about Ash that we may want to bring up at trial. These are not additional charges. The state is just giving the court and Ash's defense notice that they may try and use these instances as part of her original case for welfare and healthcare fraud. The first bad act listed on the second filing is, quote, on or about November 1st, 2024 to March 1st, 2025, in Ellis County, Texas, the defendant was digital panhandling on the social media platform TikTok and requested monetary contributions in the form of galaxies to disclose health information regarding a dependent, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. So by the way, a galaxy on TikTok is a virtual gift system where users can send a creator a gift in real time, like on live stream. A galaxy is like 1,000 TikTok coins, equivalent to around $16, depending on your region. When creators receive galaxies online, they get diamonds, which they can convert into real profit, like income, actual US dollars, through the TikTok Creator Fund. So that $12,000 in income in one sitting, Ash first mentioned on the podcast, that would have been like a combination of other virtual gifts and galaxies gifted by her audience. On that same podcast, her daughters confront Ash as they're all sitting on the couch together. And one of her daughters says, there's times where I don't want her to talk about stuff about us because obviously people are going to clip it and then share it more online. And Camilla asks, do you think that maybe sometimes she can exploit situations to get views? I'm going to be real, yeah. I'm gonna be rude, yeah. Ash butts into the conversation. I don't know.
A line is worth 250. The creators will get 250.
I like to talk about them. Honestly, when it comes to my life.
So she apparently already had a reaction. I'll show y'all the reaction after the episode is over.
As now I tell them, if y'all have anything to say about the kids, I'm not answering it. If anything, I protect them now. When they come into my room, I cover the camera. When they're around, I don't film them. Camilla's like, well, have you done that in the past? Have you ever taken a situation and used it for views regarding the kids? No. Camilla asks Ash's daughters, would you feel that maybe she has done that ever? Yeah, but not me, my sister. And she's like talking to Ash. You've taken her when she's sick and you're like begging for money. You send a Galaxy to know about my baby girl's health when I was in the hospital. You said send the Galaxy to know about my baby girl's health. Ash goes, oh, that's because, yeah, but that was like a while back though. But like, you weren't even in the hospital. Yeah, no, it still wasn't like that. Ash just claims it wasn't like that. Again, we don't know for sure, but this could be the bad act referring, quote, the defendant was digital panhandling, and then saying that it was to disclose health information regarding a dependent. Then the number 2 bad act from the second filing says, quote, on or about June 1st, 2019 to June 17th, 2026, the defendant engaged in relationships and or associated with approximately 50 to 75 inmates of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Such inmates are currently incarcerated for various violent offenses, including but not limited to aggravated robbery and murder. That is a period about 7 years for the inmate hopper, and if 50 to 75 inmates is in fact accurate, that's roughly on average 7 to 11 inmate connections per year. That's essentially 1 new inmate connection every 5 to 7 weeks on average. And listen, we're not here to judge someone's dating life. I mean, legally, we're just wondering, can the state actually prove that number? Because 50 to 75 is arguably a lot. Like, we know about Jesse Martinez, that's the one that she went viral with, picking him up from jail. We know about Isaiah Gonzalez, Noe Trevino, both of whom she legally married and divorced. But 50 to 75, that is not... I talked to a few people, I texted a few inmates. That's a whole contact list. That could be a whole cell block. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. And finally, our last bad act, number 3, says, quote, on June 17th, 2026, the defendant posted a picture on Snapchat of the defendant's feet and the floor inside the 504th District Court of Ellis County, Texas.
Posted a picture of the feet and the floor of...
Yeah. So she's not supposed to, record in the court.
I see.
In violation of the court's posted orders that no photography, video, or audio recording are permitted at any time. We survived Nipplegate. We survived nude.
I can go ahead and replay this one more time for those that are just in here. But after the end of this, I'll show y'all Ash's reaction to it, and then I'll read you this one. It's a 45-minute long episode, so I'll do it one more time for you guys.
No, but the feet, that's where people draw the line. I'm kidding. I actually don't know if she was wearing sandals, if her toes were out, if it was just normal shoes. We couldn't find the exact picture or any picture for that matter, but apparently the prosecutors did. Yeah, it wasn't in her FOIA file. It wasn't in the Ash Trevino files. So all of that brings us to present day, where naturally Ash Trevino,
We can do 1.25 speed if y'all are all okay with it.
known for her live streams where thousands of people already watch her for hours, has pled not guilty and opted for a jury trial, as is her right, of course. The alternate option would, I guess, be a judge trial, right? A bench trial. And this is just my opinion.
There could be a jury trial for this.
Yeah, and this is just my opinion, right? But you would think, considering how well her career has gone, essentially live streaming to a jury of thousands of
Whoa.
Of course, it's hard for me to know. All I can really go off of is the court documents and internet archives, but she does do a few YouTube features where she takes on the bad mom questions head on. She says,
It makes me sad, but
it because I mean I see where they're coming from because last year was one of my crazy years.
I really didn't care about my kids' feelings, and I was living the single life. I was trying to cover it up with drinking all the time, partying all the time. So of course I did leave my kids with my parents, and ever since then, that's why they see me the way they see me. When she's asked if she's been drinking regularly, she said she's been sober, basically since her arrest.
I've been sober for since basically my arrest.
Which, if that's true, that is amazing. And I did see two netizen comments that honestly I feel like maybe a lot of people would agree with. One person said, you know what, if she truly does turn a leaf for the better, I can get behind it. Another person comments, imagine this whole drama pushes her to be a better mom. And that is where the Ash Trevino files end for now. I'm sure there will always be more. Let me know what you guys think.
What? That's it?
Post online, and I will see you guys next week.
Yeah, because her dumb butt went on Camilla's podcast, says she made $12,000 in one day while she's still getting food stamps. The hell? This is her.
I don't even know what's on TikTok right now, so I don't know what the latest chisme is. Besides people probably talking about me. I got a phone call from somebody earlier about something that's being said on somebody else's page, and I'm like, bro. Like, I made this name for myself. I started this new journey in my life, and I don't want no negativity in my life. I don't want nothing that's going to ruin anything that I have coming on. I have a lot of big opportunities coming my way, and not everybody's going to come on that road. I don't even know what's on TikTok right now, so I don't know what the latest chisme is, besides people probably talking about me.
Like, girl, nobody cares. Yeah, she just said the same thing. She's okay, Debbie. Okay, guys. Well, let me
Thank you, lady.
do it at 1.25 speed.
Nope. Thank you. Thank you.
Those of y'all that just came in.
Thank you.
المنجم
We're gonna sit up. Completely. Alright, I have to know. Does anybody have like a...
My husband kicked me out. I have received the feedback that it was mid. I haven't been able to watch it. Hi, Ashley. Yes, it's a watch party. I haven't watched it. I had no time. Thank you, Chuck. I had no time to watch it. No time. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Libra. Make sure you're grabbing your heart meals.
Perez Hilton was treated for an overdose after his alarming live stream. Hey guys, it's Charlie now from TMZ. So we have obtained the incident report from the Miami-Dade County Sheriff's Office, and it says fire rescue personnel treated Perez at the scene for multiple injuries and an overdose before he was transported to the hospital. In the report, it says that Perez's sister told police that Perez was unusually quiet that day, and she became concerned when he locked the bedroom door, but became even more concerned when he unlocked the bedroom door and she saw him naked and covered in blood. Perez's sister said she then rushed to take his children out of the home and into her vehicle, and while they were in her car, Perez came out of the house naked and bloody and started banging on the driver's side window. She said they finally left when they saw cops arrive. His sister told cops that Perez had been receiving treatment and had been dealing with depression, anxiety, and overwhelming thoughts following his hospitalization for sepsis earlier this year. As we reported, Perez appeared to harm himself during a TikTok live stream last week, which caused viewers to call the police and report the alarming behavior. Police then responded to the scene, and he was placed under a psych hold. Perez's family has been releasing health updates saying that he did sustain injuries and had to undergo surgery and has been recovering in the hospital. They also added that he has been communicating, which has given the family hope. For more details on this story, don't forget to follow. Perez Hilton was treated for an overdose after his alarming live stream. Hey guys, it's Charlie now from TMZ. So we have obtained the incident. He's
the part when I talk to. They say if I keep on easy.
That's not how that make you high value.
Wednesday, Adams is here.
It's gonna be like.
Tell me when to start.
3 is 100%.
A lawyer was
The habit killing.
so whatever happened.
I think it's so boring.
Welcome back to Investigation Chocolate. If you've been rocking with me, you already know I almost did 3 hours, 2-parter on Ash Trevino. She's known as the inmate hopper. The woman prosecutors say was talking to somewhere between 50 and 75 incarcerated men at the same damn time, y'all. She also put me on to the Fritos bean dip, less calories than hummus. Really fucking good, okay? But anyway, if you've watched my investigation, you already know the inmates aren't actually why Ash Trevino ended up in handcuffs. It was
Ash was committing welfare fraud. She was buying Louis bags, but she still was receiving. Look out, Ash commits welfare fraud. Allegedly.
Yes, I made a song about it. And when Ash got arrested, baby, she was very confident that she was gonna fight this. But now, y'all, the fight is over because on August 5th, Ash Trevino pleaded guilty. So me being a nosy heifer, I obviously needed to know what she got, right? And first of all, no jail. She got 2 years of community supervision, basically probation, 120 hours of community service, an anti-theft program, and she has to pay the state of Texas back $16,799.95. And I am, yes, obsessed with the 95 cents because they didn't want to round that. They wanted their change, okay? So apparently that means Ash is going to be paying about $780 a month starting in September. But this is where my eyebrow goes up because prosecutors say that from 2019 through 2024, Ash was concealing income while continuing to receive benefits she wasn't eligible for, including Medicaid, right? And allegedly, that included money she was making as a content creator, which makes me really curious about what's going to happen next. Because if you watch Ash, you know her content has changed. We don't really have the inmate hopping and the drinking and the bad mom rage bait. It's just not hitting like it used to. And her views aren't exactly viewing the way they used to either. So now she's got probation, community service, a program, and like $780 a month she's going to pay back. And the payment plan situation surprised me a little bit because I've watched Ash Trevino spend like a lot of money online, designer bags, shopping, Cheesecake Factory, all kinds of crazy stuff. So naturally I went, where is all that creator money been going? I don't know what her bank account looks like. Maybe there's a specific reason for the payment arrangement. It was just interesting to me because I would have just paid that all in one lump sum if she was making the money I thought she was. But I'm curious what the next era of Ash Trevino is going to be. Do you think she's going to stay calm and calm down even more? She's going to change her content? Are inmates making a comeback? I personally think she's going to lean harder into rage bait because we know controversy gets attention, attention gets views, and views make money. Except now the state of Texas is paying attention to the money too. So we'll see. I'm keeping my side eye on it. And Ash girl, whatever you do, don't forget that 95 cents because I know Texas wants all their money back. Goodbye. Welcome back to Investigation Chocolate. If you've been rocking with me, you already know I almost did 3 hours, 2-parter on Ash Trevino. She's known as the inmate hopper. The woman prosecutors say was talking to somewhere between 50 and 75 incarcerated men at the same damn time, y'all. She also put me on to the Fritos bean dip, less calories than hummus. Really fucking good, okay? But anyway, if you've watched my investigation, you already know the inmates aren't actually why Ash Trevino ended up in handcuffs. It was.
I love it here. I love it here.
Yes, I made a song about it. And when Ash got arrested, baby, she was very confident that she was going to fight this. But now, y'all, the fight is over because on August 5th, Ash Trevino pleaded guilty. So me being a nosy heifer, I obviously needed to know what she got, right? And first of all, no jail. She got 2 years of community supervision, basically probation, 120 hours of community service, an anti-theft program, and she has to pay the state of Texas back $16,799.95. And I am, yes, upset with the 95 cents because they didn't want to round that. They wanted their change, okay? So apparently that means Ash is going to be paying about $780 a month starting in September. But this is where my eyebrow goes up because prosecutors say that from 2019 through 2024, Ash was concealing income while continuing to receive benefits.
We haven't played this game in a while. Alex, things that didn't happen for 800?
So this mom and her two kids were like, I guess they walked in behind us, and I didn't recognize, I realized that they were doing that.
Okay, I think I know where this is going to go, but somebody walked in behind you, but you weren't able to recognize it because you don't have eyes in the back of your head. How the fuck did anything you just say make any sense whatsoever?
They're like, oh my God, that's Ashley. And I'm like, oh, I didn't pay attention.
If you weren't paying attention, how did you know what they did? That's right, because you're making up this story as you go.
They follow us around, and then the little boy comes and asks for a picture.
No little boy is coming up to you and asking you for a picture. And if there's a parent out there letting a little child watch your lives, that parent needs to have a conversation with a 3-letter authority.
And I'm like, oh, that's fine. And so we took a picture.
Why do you think that little kid came up to see you? Because he read about your article in TMZ? Or maybe the Corpus Christi Times? Or the New York Post? That's right, that didn't happen because neither did this kid asking you for a picture.
The mom comes and she's like, hi, do you mind taking a picture with my daughter? My son is more outgoing, my daughter's more shy, so she didn't want to ask. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Do you ever replay your stories and listen to how bad they actually sound? Is there ever going to be a chance that we're actually going to see these pictures? Or will we eventually find out that you photobombed somebody else?
So then the daughter takes a selfie. And then the other person's like taking pictures and stuff with it.
Oh, so now there's this random person on the other side of the world taking pictures of you at the same time. Just stop.
Well then, the mom's like, can I get one too? And I was like, yeah. And I told him, I'm like, I like when the mom is like, she watches me too. Like she, and then.
There is no mother that watches you with their children. Don't tell me tomorrow we're going to see you in a pair of fucking overalls, a pink shirt, and you're going to call yourself Miss Trevino, thinking you're the next Miss Rachel.
They're like, we love watching Ash because she's funny. Like, I like that. Like,
you're not funny. People laugh at you, not with you. You do realize there's a difference, but then again, you probably don't because you don't understand the difference between fame and infamy.
You watch me with your kids, and I love that.
Can I get the picture of Lester rolling his eyes right now?
See me, and she was smiling, and I already knew what she was gonna ask. So then I walked by, and she goes, "Are you Ash Trevino?" And I had my sunglasses on. I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can I get a picture with you?" No.
So wait, it was just like that scene from Selena? 4 people stopped you in the middle of the store? That's 4 different things that never happened? Has your PO requested that psych exam yet?
I was like, "Yeah." And so she took a picture with me, and then I'm like, "Okay, let's go." So we hurried and leave.
And then you hurried up and leaved. I don't know what's worse, your stories or your grammar. Are these the stories that you have to tell yourself every single day to make you think that you're famous? Are these things that you act out with your Barbies to make you think that somebody actually cares who you are? The one thing that I still don't understand is, how is it that TMZ is able to cover you pleading guilty, but they've never seen you in the wild? We haven't played this game in a while. Alex, things that didn't happen for 800?
So this mom and her 2 kids were like, I guess they walked in behind us, and I didn't recognize, I realized that they were doing that.
Okay, I think I know where this is going to go, but somebody walked in behind you, but you weren't able to recognize it because you don't have eyes in the back of your head. How the fuck did anything you just say make any sense whatsoever?
They're like, oh my God, that's Ashley. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even pay attention.
If you weren't paying attention, how did you know what they did? That's right, because you're making up this story as you go.
They follow us around, and then the little boy comes and asks for a picture.
The little boy is coming up to you and asking for a picture. And if there's a parent out there letting a little child watch your lives, that parent needs to have a conversation with a 3-letter authority.
And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And so we took a picture.
Why do you think that little kid came up to see you? Because he read about your article in TMZ? Or maybe the Corpus Christi Times? Or the New York Post? That's right, that didn't happen because neither did this kid asking you for a picture.
The mom comes and she's like, hi, do you mind taking a picture with my daughter? My son is more outgoing, my daughter's more shy, so she didn't want to ask. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Do you ever replay your stories and listen to how bad they actually sound? Is there ever going to be a chance that we're actually going to see these pictures? Or will we eventually find out that you photobombed somebody else?
So then the daughter takes a selfie. And then the other person's like taking pictures and stuff with it.
Oh, so now there's this random person on the other side of the world taking pictures of you at the same time. Just stop.
Well then, the mom's like, can I get one too? And I was like, yeah. And I told him, I'm like, I like when the mom is like, she watches me too. Like she, and then.
There is no mother that watches you with their children. Don't tell me tomorrow we're going to see you in a pair of fucking overalls, a pink shirt, and you're going to call yourself Miss Trevino, thinking you're the next Miss Rachel.
They're like, we love watching Ash because she's funny. You know, like, I like that. Like,
You're not funny. People laugh at you, not with you. You do realize there's a difference, but then again, you probably don't because you don't understand the difference between fame and infamy.
you watch me with your kids, and I love that.
Can I get the picture of Fester rolling his eyes right now?
And then, seen me and she was smiling and I already knew she was gonna ask. So then I walked by and she goes, "Are you Ash Trevino?" And I had my sunglasses on. I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can I get a picture with you?" No.
So wait, it was just like that scene from Selena? 4 people stopped you in the middle of the store? That's 4 different things that never happened? Has your PO requested that psych exam yet?
I was like, "Yeah." And so she took a picture with me and then I'm like, "Okay, let's go." So we hurried and leave.
And then you hurried up and left. I don't know what's worse, your stories or your grammar. Are these the stories that you have to tell yourself every single day to make you think that you're famous? Are these things that you act out with your Barbies to make you think that somebody actually cares who you are? The one thing that I still don't understand is, how is it that TMZ is able to cover you pleading guilty, but they've never seen you in the wild? We haven't played this game in a while. Alex, things that didn't happen for 800?
So this mom and her 2 kids were like, I guess they walked in behind us and I didn't recognize, I realized that they were doing that.
Okay, I think I know where this is going to go, but somebody walked in behind you, but you weren't able to recognize it because you don't have eyes in the back of your head. How the fuck did anything you just say make any sense whatsoever?
The day with me, I am kidless. My sister came and picked up the kids, so I don't have the kids this weekend. So, come spend the day. Yeah, we are going to probably go shopping, do some things. So yeah. Really don't vlog, but you know what? I'll try today. Okay, we'll do our best. I don't know if I'll be on live today, but we might. But yeah, so spend the day with me. The day with me, I am kidless. My sister came and picked up the kids, so I don't have the kids this weekend. So come spend the day. Yeah, we are going to probably go shopping, do some things. So yeah.
Hello.
Really don't vlog, but you know what? I'll try today. Okay, we'll do our best. I don't know if I'll be on live today, but we might. But yeah, so spend the day with me. The day with me, I am kidless. My sister came and picked up the kids, so I don't have the kids this weekend.
Her sister. So she was talking mess about her sister the whole time.
Yeah, we are going to probably go shopping, do some things. So yeah. Really don't vlog, but you know what? I'll try today. Okay, we'll do our best. I don't know if I'll be on live today, but we might. But yeah, so spend the day with me. I love my buddies. It's not my buddies, but you know. So yeah. I came across this post. I love my buddies. It's not my buddies, but you know. So yeah, we're here in NS and just love it. Bet you won't make me have buddies. Every time I came across this post, it says, "Do UK people know about Ash Trevino anything?" And then y'all are antisocial, and yeah, y'all don't know anything basically, because I keep y'all in the house all the time. Speaking of that, they took out y'all's payment for y'all's school, so y'all better keep doing it.
Yeah, we doing it. We just started. Like, school year's just started. Yeah, I'm so happy. I love school.
You love school? You better love school.
I was joking.
Anything, and then y'all are antisocial, and yeah, y'all don't know anything. But
right now, he would probably be.
She's stellar. Okay. Nuno is what she calls her private parts, by the way. Some people anymore. And of course, this takes just a few consequences. Bed bugs, but bugs is something. Someone who's had like bed bugs to death. Bed bugs keep it that big. That's real bed bug. One of the recent comments, bed bugs coming out during the day. Ashley was as alive. I'm about to lay with my bed bugs. Yes, I'm about to lay with my bed bugs.
I'm about to lay my bed bugs, yes.
Well, later she can rise up with her bed bug. Regardless, Ash Trevino, a well-known name on TikTok, she has Reddit communities dedicated to talking about her. r/inmateHopper, r/Ash Trevino star, to be specific.
everything. And right now, he would probably need me.
I need everybody's help. Is this clickbait or does she just not know?
Got 13 likes on my last TikTok. Think about doing a few meet and greets. Yeah. Got 13 likes.
It's confirmed that Santos was arrested for. Shout out to JJ who called the jail and was able to get the charges of Santos. Now, based on the penal code that was given to JJ, it's not attempted. It looks like something actually did happen. Again, we don't know the details because this is just him calling. If you watch JJ's video, you'll hear the audio of the person that answered, confirm Santos's name, and give him the penal code. And this is way more than just attempted. This could mean that something actually happened. And another reason why Bree was saying she's been trying to help him, so she might know something's been happening with this guy. We've all seen him a little weird lately. We've all seen history of what he's told us about his family in the past and who they deal with. So we don't know. I just really hope for the sake of the kids that Bree wakes up and understand that Santos is not a good person to have around her child. She can have another case to not be able to be with her child if she has him around. Again, there's nothing on the website yet. This is JJ calling the jail. We'll wait for the update on Monday, but it's not looking like just a simple thing that happened to Santos. He definitely did something. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? It's confirmed that Santos was arrested for. Shout out to JJ who called the jail and was able to get the charges of Santos. Now, based on the penal code that was given to JJ, it's not attempted. It looks like something actually did happen. Again, we don't know the details because I don't even know what's on TikTok right now. So I don't know what the latest chisme is, besides people probably talking about me. I got a phone call from somebody earlier about something that's being said on somebody else's page. And I'm like, bro, I made this name for myself. I started this new journey in my life and I don't want no negativity in my life. I don't want nothing that's going to ruin anything that I have coming on. I have a lot of big opportunities coming my way, and not everybody's going to come on that road. I don't even know what's on TikTok right now, so I don't know what the latest chisme is, besides people probably talking about me. I got a phone call from somebody earlier. I ate his... I helped him so much. I bought his cameras at his house. He literally had my living hostage. I'm gonna eat him. I ate his... I helped him so much. I bought... God damn! Man, look. Yeah, she's adding salt. More salt.
Serious? It's a freaking novel. It's a novel that a receipt.
I got these for me to try.
Somebody said, damn.
I got these for Renee.
Oh, you're so sweet.
More pimple patches are Halloween.
These are my favorite, guys. If you guys have never tried these, look. These are, oh my God, they're so good.
I got these to snack on at night. I got these for the air fryer. I needed real scissors because I used my kitchen ones. I got these for me. Oh, these are for the girls too.
Sausage fingers.
Ash Trevino, Santos, Rose, Kids with No Beds, Nunu, Hot Cheetos, and Bean Dip. Does any of this ring a bell? Well, Ash Trevino finally got her Netflix moment. Stephanie Sue from Rotten Mango released her first podcast, and I'm going to do a recap for you. Stephanie started the podcast mentioning all the viral moments of Ash Trevino in late 2024 when she was always on live eating hot Cheetos with Bean Dip, showing her big oversized Louis Vuitton bag, playing with her you-know-what, showing her you-know-what, All the viral moments and mentioning how she got where she was and the name Inmate Hopper. I mentioned about the bed bug that was crawling while she was on live, and also she writing herself a note from Taco Bell order, basically pretending that the Taco Bell employee was her fan. The viral moments, Ash Trevino actually was known for Inmate Hopper. Basically, she only dates inmates, okay? And she will also get married without the inmate there, but have pictures of the inmate. In this episode, Stephanie went into detail about why Ash Trevino is arrested. So the first arrest was back in December of 2025. Now, Ash have a new boyfriend. His name is Renee, and they got pulled over one night, and the cops was like, okay, give me your ID, I need to see it, and basically was arresting Ash Trevino for fraud. Now, it's for welfare and healthcare fraud. It was like a viral police arrest moment for Ash Trevino because she was just so dramatic, from crying, from like asking Renee for a kiss before she gotta go. She even was asking if she could call her manager versus somebody else. Like, you know, if you get arrested, you would think you would call your parents or somebody else besides your manager. Raw was only between $2,500 to $30,000 for the arrest, and she was bailed out like the day after. 2 months later, in March of 2026, Ash Trevino gets arrested again. This time was because she was drinking at her birthday party while she was at a local bar. Apparently, in her bond, it says that she's not supposed to consume alcohol and post it on social media, and it was all over the internet. Now, Ash Trevino, on the other hand, she was like, well, I wasn't out drinking at all. Like, there's no proof, da-da-da-da. The state of Texas then says sometime in January, she was at a local bar drinking and was showing receipts of her ordering alcohol. The bond was $25,000 and she was out the same day. The new term condition is that she has to wear an ankle monitor, which also monitors her alcohol consumption as well. GPS tracker, so she cannot like go certain distance or something. Stephanie goes back in time, mentioning all the stuff that she was doing in January of 2022 all the way to 2026. Basically, her behavior is inappropriate for online activities. So, for example, when she's on TikTok Live back in 2024, right, she would also show her Rose playing, show her you know what on live, and basically doing inappropriate behaviors while streaming where there's little kids watching. Stephanie went into details about Santos, 19 years old at the time, dating Ash Trevino. They went on a date. That viral moment, they also made a song together called Nunu. And Stephanie was mentioning how the Nunu became a face of Ash Trevino. Basically means her down there. Her Nunu song, her viral moments, caught the attention of Camilla from aka the ex Bob House, and she went on the Clock It podcast, exposed herself for her income and how she's a bad parent. Okay, so when she went on the podcast, Camilla asked how much money does she make. She was like, I made over $12,000 in 2.5 hours on TikTok live stream. This caught the attention of Save Texas because she has money. Another thing that caught people's attention was the bed situation with her kids. So her kids was sleeping on air mattress, but she was making all this money as she can't go to public and buy beds because she's so famous and she doesn't want people to, catch her. When her kid was sick in the hospital and she was on TikTok Live and she was like, well, if you want to know what's wrong with my daughter, why she's in the hospital, send a Galaxy. Mind you, a Galaxy gift on TikTok Live, it's only about $10 to $16, I believe. Stephanie does in the podcast mentioning about the inmate Hopper situation, where from 2019 to 2026, she has talked to, had a relationship and association with about 50 to 75 inmates. She also mentioned the 2 charges that she still have current moment, and also she's still doing TikTok lives. She mentioned that Ash Trevino does feel bad about her past situations, how she handled with her daughters, exposing herself, and she also mentioned that she has been sober. That's basically everything that Stephanie has mentioned on the Netflix documentary on Ash Trevino Files. Let me know what you think. Bye! Ash Trevino, Santos, Rose, Kids with No Beds, Nunu, Hot Cheetos, and Bean Dip. Does any of this ring a bell? Well, Ash Trevino finally got her Netflix moment. Stephanie Sue from Rotten Mango released her first podcast, and I'm going to do a recap for you. Stephanie started the podcast mentioning all the viral moments of Ash Trevino in late 2024 when she was always on live eating hot Cheetos with bean dip, showing her big oversized Louis Vuitton bag, playing with her you know what, showing her you know what, all the viral moments and mentioning how she got where she was and the name inmate Hopper. Mention about the bed bug that was crawling while she was on live, and also she writing herself a note from Taco Bell order, basically pretending that the Taco Bell employee was her fan. The viral moments, Ash Trevino actually was known for inmate Hopper. Basically, she only dates inmates, okay? And she will also get married without the inmate there, but have pictures of the inmate. In this episode, Stephanie went into detail about why Ash Trevino is arrested. So the first arrest was back in December of 2025. Now, Ash have a new boyfriend. His name is Renee, and they got pulled over one night, and the cops was like, okay, give me your ID, I need to see it, and basically was arresting Ash Trevino for fraud. Now, it's for welfare and healthcare fraud. It was like a viral police arrest moment for Ash Trevino because she was just so dramatic, from crying, from like asking Renee for a kiss before she gotta go. She even was asking if she could call her manager versus somebody else. Like, you know, if you get arrested, you would think you would call your parents or somebody.
Oh, they smell like your feet. Thank you.
I like music because I'm in my feelings all of a sudden. What the hell?
Because you're in love with somebody, I guess.
Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Who are you in love with? Thank you so much, Queen. Please, whoever he's in love with, come take him. I did like Chris Watts. Yep. And I liked Aaron. And I liked the one that's in Florida. Alexa, volume up. What's his name? The one in Florida? I forgot his name. Wade. No. Is it Wade Wilson? I think it is Wade Wilson. No, not Wade. What's his name? The one in Florida, you guys. Alexa, play. It's Wade? Okay, that one. I have a thing for bad boys, you guys. I'm so sorry. If y'all did not know, my ex-husbands are inmates. I have a thing for guys in prison. I did like Chris Watts. Yep. And I liked Aaron. And I liked the one that's in Florida. Alexa, volume up. What's his name? The one in Florida? I forgot his name. Wade. No. Is it Wade Wilson? I think it is Wade Wilson. No, not Wade. What's his name? The one in Florida, you guys. Alexa, play. It's Wade? Okay, that one. I have a thing for bad boys, you guys. I'm so sorry. If y'all did not know, my ex-husbands are inmates. I have a thing for guys in prison. I did like Chris Watts. See the faces right there, the blue and red. It's like a Republican and a Democrat.
You go start shit.
It's like me and the peasants. It's like Texas and California.
No, for real.
No, for
and
real.
Even, well, never mind. My bad.
See, red won. So that means you gotta vote red in November.
You won't tell me what to do. I'll look.
See the faces right there, the blue and red. It's like a Republican and a Democrat.
There you go, start shit.
It's like me and the peasants. It's like Texas and California.
No, for real.
No,
and
for real.
even, well, never mind. My bad.
See? Red won. So that means you gotta vote red in November.
You don't tell me what to do. I'll look.
See the faces right there, the blue and red. It's like a Republican and a Democrat.
There you go, start shit.
It's like me and the peasants. It's like Texas and California.
No, for real.
No,
and
for real.
even, well, never mind. My bad.
See? Red won. So that means you gotta vote red in November.
You don't tell me what to do. I'll look.
See the faces right there, the blue and red. It's like a Republican and a Democrat.
There you go, start shit.
It's like me and the peasants. Baby boy, I will yap with you right here or on the phone or in person. And it's true. Y'all don't give up about hurting us. Y'all expect us to sit there and take every fucking thing that y'all do to us. But at the end of the day, we eventually get tired of that shit, and then it's y'all's loss. Y'all don't ever realize when y'all got a good ass chick on y'all side. Y'all want these little easy ass hoes. It mattered. It took you 2 weeks to go on. Baby boy, I will yap with you right here or on the phone or in person. And it's true. Y'all don't give up about hurting us. Y'all expect us to sit there and take every fucking thing that y'all do to us. But at the end of the day, we eventually get tired of that shit, and then it's y'all's loss. Y'all don't ever realize when y'all got a good ass chick on y'all side. Y'all want these little easy ass hoes. It mattered. It took you 2 weeks to go on. Baby boy, I will yap with you right here or on the phone or in person. And it's true. Y'all don't give up about hurting us. Y'all expect us to sit there and take every fucking thing that y'all do to us. But at the end of the day, we eventually get tired of that shit, and then it's y'all's loss. When? He has. Wait, what are you talking about? He was on live last night. He was on live last night. No, he doesn't, Rosie. Where? How? When? When? He was on live last night with Brie and the baby. It was on my For You page. What do you see? This is how much I don't fucking know. You see, guys, see? I sent it to you. See? Wait, who did he get that charge on, though? Hold on. What happened? Because you know they in here spilling all the fucking tea. What did you tell them? What did you not tell them yet? About what? I don't know anything. And what are they talking about, Santos? Yeah, I seen that he got charges. From who? Supposedly it was an off-duty officer. Okay, when? He was live last night with Bree. Yeah, after all that happened. Supposedly it was a DV charge, and yeah. So the cops got called, and then he tried to unalive the cop? So I think it was an off-duty officer that was around or something, And I'm assuming that's what happened. I'm not sure because I don't talk to them. Thank you, Nevin. I don't talk to them anymore, but supposedly that's what.
It happened somewhere else. No one knows yet. I'm just saying, last night I was scrolling and they were on my For You page, so I figured I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got McDonald's? I just ordered me some.
Yeah, we haven't ate all day, so. Thank you, Nevin. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so I don't know how true that is, to be honest. I mean, I know he's in jail because I even looked him up.
The lawyer has the 911 call. It was against Bree. The lawyer, I looked it up.
Haley!
Really? So this happened last night? After they got off live? Because they were on live with the baby. What the hell? See, guys, that's why you never know what goes on in people's lives. Because they could be on here 1 second super happy, like they were last night with the baby, taking videos and pictures, and then now I guess he's in jail. I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay.
When? He has. Wait, what are you talking about? He was on live last night. He was on live.
My kids are about to leave. I've had one of my daughters all day long. Since 7 o'clock this morning. Excuse me. Hey. Aviana.
Wait.
Yeah, I was gonna tell y'all, if y'all gonna talk, y'all need to close the door, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. My kids are about to leave.
You understand you have an active felony warrant out here for your arrest?
No, and then tell your sister that she has an Apple Pencil. Why does she want another one? And then tell your sister that she has an Apple Pencil. Why does she want another one?
The only parenting incident that comes to mind. In a live stream, Ash is dancing to the song New New in the threshold of her doorway when one of her daughters yells from off camera, "Mom, I just threw up." Ash just repeats it back to her. "You just threw up? Why? You're lying." Her daughter is just mumbling in the background, clearly not well. "Why, it smell like New New or what?" "I'm just kidding."
That's what I know. I'm just kidding.
Away from the hallway, faces her live stream again and continues dancing, and her poor daughter says, "Mom, I just threw up. Why are you dancing?" Ash doesn't stop, so she has to yell louder. The daughter has to yell louder. "Mom, I threw up. Why are you dancing?" Ash does not stop dancing until one of her daughters tells Alexa to stop playing the music. Now, number 5's bad act is kind of a nothing burger. It says, quote, "On or about December 18th, 2025 through May 15th, 2026, the defendant was captured discussing her pending fraud case and said, 'I'm prepared to pay whatever I have to pay.'" Which is just like, why would she be willing to pay if she didn't do anything wrong? Number 6, the only parenting incident that comes to mind. In a live stream, Ash is dancing to the song New New in the threshold of her doorway when one of her daughters yells from off camera, "Mom, I just threw up." Ash just repeats it back to her. "You just threw up? Why? You're lying." Her daughter is just mumbling in the background, clearly not well. "Why, it smell like New New or what?" "I'm just kidding."
That's what I know. I'm just kidding.
Away from the hallway, faces her live stream again and continues dancing, and her poor daughter says, "Mom, I just threw up. Why are you dancing?" Ash doesn't stop, so she has to yell louder. The daughter has to yell louder. "Mom, I threw up. Why are you dancing?" Ash does not stop dancing until one of her daughters tells Alexa to stop playing the music. Now, number 5's bad act is kind of a nothing burger. It says, quote,
"This Lota's body looks way better than yours. I can guarantee you that. Guarantee you that." Because at the end of the day, I'm still her. This fucked ass body looks way better than yours, I can guarantee that.
Here on this app and say, you guys tried to bash me when I wanted to write Chris Watts. Of course you wanted to write him. You want all kinds of men who can't go nowhere because then they can't leave you. But yet men in prison have still left you. That has to be the ultimate freaking knife to your soul. A man in prison who is never getting out has decided he didn't even want you. Isaiah and Jesse wanted nothing to do with you. The two you were the most crazy over ran like the wind. Two men, one of which, who will never see the light of day again, knew he was better than you. Did Ashley Trevino just sit up here on this app and say, you guys tried to bash me when I wanted to write Chris Watts? Of course you wanted to write him. You want all kinds of men who can't go nowhere because then they can't leave you. But yet men in prison have still left you. That has to be the ultimate freaking knife to your soul. A man in prison who is never getting out has decided he didn't even want you. Isaiah and Jesse wanted nothing to do with you. The two you were the most crazy over ran like the wind. Two men, one of which, who will never see the light of day again, knew he was better than you. Did Ashley Trevino just sit up here on this app and say, you guys tried to bash me when I wanted to write Chris Watts? Of course you wanted to write him. You want all kinds of men who can't go nowhere because then they can't leave you. But yet men in prison have still left you. That has to be the ultimate freaking knife to your soul. A man in prison who is never getting out has decided he didn't even want you. Isaiah and Jesse wanted nothing to do with you. The two you were the most crazy over ran like the wind. Two men, one of which, who will never see the light of day again, knew he was better than you. Did Ashley Trevino just sit up here on this app and say, you guys tried to bash me when I wanted to write Chris Watts? Of course you wanted to write him. You want all kinds of men who can't go nowhere because then they can't leave you. But yet men in prison have still left you. That has to be the ultimate freaking knife to your soul. A man in prison who is never getting out has decided he didn't even want you. Isaiah and Jesse wanted nothing to do with you. The two you were the most crazy over ran like the wind. Two men, one of which, who will never see the light of day again, knew he was better than you. Did Ashley Trevino just sit up here on this app and say, you guys tried to bash me when I wanted to write Chris Watts? Of course you wanted to write him. You want all kinds of men who can't go.
I know what type of bitch I am. I will continue being the type of bitch I am. A big-hearted bitch to her dude and everybody else. I will never stop. But if nobody accepts that, that's fine. You can be blocked out of my life forever, like everybody else. I don't even care. Like, pay me my money, bitch. Just like that. I know what type of bitch I am. I will continue being the type of bitch I am. A big-hearted bitch to her dude and everybody else. I will never stop. But if nobody accepts that, that's fine. You can be blocked out of my life forever, like everybody else. I don't even care. Like, pay me my money, bitch.
Ash, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm being a mom.
So you need to go live so people can watch you do laundry? Or what, they're not going to believe that you do laundry? Did you ever get voted most likely anything in school?
Hell no, I was into boys. I barely passed.
Ash, do you know that I played Nunu for Preston last night for the first time? But last night he saw the one of you with the inmates.
And he goes, why do these guys on this shirt look like they're in jail? And I said, because they are. I said, that's how Ashley got famous. Because he used to date guys in jail. So he was like, okay. And then he goes, why does the
It's
other shirt say Nunu?
555. Oh, it's wrong, but it's still. It's a 548, but here it say 555. Yeah. And today's what? August 14. But why is this 555? Wow, it's beautiful. I'll show you. August 14. Whew. But it's already August 14. Let's call it 5:49. So okay. It's papers here. So what I'm going to do. The only thing left is, yeah. So supposedly I have a printer. Well, I'll put the printer here and see how I can hook it later. My friend can come and help me. We'll see about that. Whoa. And this box. So I need to figure out the chargers. Oh, whoa. Keep losing things, sorry. Okay, let's put that box of printer on the side. Here we go. It's heavy. Lower back. Yeah. Lower back. Ouch, lower back. Okay, lower back. Oh, what is that? How does that even happen? So light can be, what? How is this light can turn off by itself? What happened? I don't understand this computer. It's broke, but hopefully it's gonna work on me. Okay, I'll come back. I will bring the massager. Here we go. To massage my foot and everything. Okay, so that's going to be, this is for massage. This is, here we go. So now I need these wires for charger. Okay, that's long enough. Okay, let's see, that's the long enough here. No? Oh, good. Yeah. So I'm going to put this here. No? All right, this phone needs charger. Oh. Let's see. That's too short. It's also better to come from the back though. Here we go. Actually, no. From here is better. Oh! Hello. How about now? Perfecto.
I said, because Ashley has a song called No No. So he goes, no, she doesn't. And I go, yes, she does. He said, so do you want to hear it? They can't see y'all. So I played it, and you hated it. So you played Nunu or what? Yes, and he absolutely fucking hated it. He told me to turn it off. Oh my God, he don't like my song? He said, wait, what is a Nunu? And I said, that's what she calls her flower. And I can't stand you. He was laughing and looked at me and said, okay, Ash is very inappropriate. That's what he said. Oh my God, your son's gonna hate me now. Those were my son's exact words. And I said, well, Poppy, that's why everybody dislikes her.
No, legit.
I said because she's so inappropriate. So yeah, we left it at that and then he went to bed.
What room are y'all eating in?
I had to tell him
It's right here.
put him on chat. Alex, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm being a mom.
So you need to go live so people can watch you do laundry, or what? They're not going to believe that you do laundry? Did you ever get voted most likely anything in school?
This is one thing you will never be to anybody.
Your fantasy.
Maybe a nightmare, but never a fantasy.
Y'all talk about me, right? Y'all talk about my the way I look. Y'all talk about my body. Y'all talk about this, baby. Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
Have you ever seen yourself without a filter? Do you not understand why people always send you frog emojis?
Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
You haven't, because your eyes are so crossed you can't see what's straight in front of you. And you would think with all those glasses you have they would help, but you don't have a prescription in one of them.
Because at the end of the day,
One eternity later.
I could pay for my body.
Can't believe I'm saying this. It's not your body that needs to be fixed. Yeah, it is your body that needs to be fixed, but it's your brain and your soul and your heart.
But you can't pay for your ugly.
Is it that you only possess the ability to attack somebody like a 2-year-old? All you can call somebody is ugly.
I could pay to go get my body fixed.
I'd probably pay that $17,000 you owe the state first.
Can't pay for your fajita.
Why did you just call somebody a fajita? Is it because you're always hungry?
We're not the same.
I know we're not. I can actually have a continuous thought. To make a 2-minute long video, I had to literally edit out 35 minutes of your silence. People actually sit on your lives and watch you sit there and think about how to talk. And there's got to be massive disappointment when everybody hears you actually say something. Because I know I've said it to you before. The world thinks you're a genius until you open your mouth and you prove them all wrong. I'm just trying to figure out how you think anything that comes out of your fucking mouth makes sense. This is one thing you will never be to anybody.
Your fantasy.
Maybe a nightmare, but never a fantasy.
Y'all talk about me, right? Y'all talk about my the way I look. Y'all talk about my body. Y'all talk about this, baby. Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
Have you ever seen yourself without a filter? Do you not understand why people always send you frog emojis?
Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
You.
Eviana, I'm about to come over there right now. You're lying. You're lying. Why did you do it? Why did you do it?
It was her.
Why did you do it?
I did it.
Why?
I did it.
Who did it? Why did you do it?
Because you wanted it.
Unblock me now, Haley.
No.
Now.
No.
Okay, well then we'll figure out how we're gonna pay your phone bill. Okay? You better take it out right now, Eviana. Eviana? Okay, does Grandpa know? Does Grandma know?
Yes, because he came home. I told him. They don't care.
They don't care.
Nope.
Eviana. I'm about to come over there right now. You're lying. So you sit here and stream me, talk about me for what? Does it make you feel prettier? Does it make you feel skinnier? Because we can go body for body. We can go man for man. Kid for kid. Which one do you want to go for? So you sit here and stream me, talk about me for what? Does it make you feel prettier? Does it make you feel skinnier? Because we can go body for body. We can go man for man. Kid for kid. Which one do you want to go for? So you sit here and stream me, talk about me for what? Does it make you feel prettier? Does it make you feel... I mean, in the last month, you've seen 2 TikTokers not be here. Well, one of them not here and the other one in the hospital. So mental health is real, you guys. And it's sad because these were TikTokers that got a lot of hate from the internet. And now look, one of them's not here and the other one is still fighting. And this world is an ugly world to live in. And I deal with a lot of hate on a daily, but I don't let that stop me. If I wasn't strong mentally, I probably would have already let life defeat, win. But
I have to fight every day. I have to fight and remember who I am. So, and a lot of people are saying that that's what he got. But at the end of the day, he's still a person. He still has kids. And, you know, he's talked about me. He's bashed me. But like I said, he's still a person and he still honestly has a family. And I would never want somebody's... At least my kids will never have to worry about money or anything like that. And my kids know how to do shit. And if I want to keep them away from everybody because this world is a cruel world, then I can. And it's nobody's business. So for people to say my kids have no social skills is a fucking bullshit ass lie. And yeah. I'd rather have my kids in my fucking house and know where the fuck they're at, and your kids are running the fucking street. Like, come on, be for real now. Be fucking for real, bro. A lot of y'all parents do not know where the fuck y'all's kids are right now. My kids are here at my house. I know where they're at. So, we can, I mean, y'all want to sit there and bash my kids for what? They didn't do shit to y'all. Sorry you weren't raised right. Because honestly, you should have been the one that your mom swallowed. Literally should have been the one your mom swallowed. She should have never gave birth to you.
Whoa.
No, like legit. Like, it's sad because I don't ever sit here and bash nobody's fucking ugly ass kids, and they want to sit here and talk about my kids. The whole fucking internet wants to talk about my kids like it's bullshit. Leave my kids off this fucking shit. If you want to talk about somebody, talk about me. At least my kids will never have to worry about money or anything like that. And my kids know how to do shit. And if I want to keep them away from everybody because I don't show my kids on the internet for their protection, hey, yeah, you're right. I'm being a good motherfucking mama. Thank you. Oh shit, hold on, I forgot to do this. Alright. Alright guys. Thank you. So freaking good. And because I don't show my kids on the internet for their protection, hey, yeah, you're right. I'm being a good motherfucking mama. Thank you. Oh shit.
Happy Friday. And if you are not watching Stephanie So's Netflix special and her first episode on Ash Trevino, do you guys want to go live? Do you guys want to watch it together? I do strive to...
Got my kids more cereal bowls. Okay. Then I got these. They were on clearance and I need more glasses. They're cute. rice. I don't know how to make it. So I want to know how to make it. And so before Renee goes back home, I want him to help me make it because I don't know how to make it. But yeah, so I got this, and this, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Got my kids more cereal bowls. Okay. Then I got these. They were on clearance, and I need more glasses. They're cute. And then I want to learn how to make white rice. I don't know how to make it. So I want to know how to make it. And so before Renee goes back home, I want him to help me make it because I don't know how to make it. But yeah, so I got this, and this, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Got my kids more cereal bowls. Okay. Then I got these. They were on clearance, and I need more glasses. They're cute. And then I want to learn how to make white rice. I don't know how to make it. So I want to know how to make it. And so before Renee goes back home, I want him to help me make it because I don't know how to make it. But yeah, so I got this, and this, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Got my kids more cereal bowls. Okay. Then I got these. They were on clearance, and I need more glasses.
More glasses?
They're cute. And then I want to learn how to make white rice. I don't know how to make it. So I want to know how to make it. And so before Renee goes back home, I want him to help me make it because I don't know how to make it. But yeah, so I got this, and this, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Because I never gave anybody like baby mama drama or baby daddy drama. So like I hate the baby mama drama. And that's why like it's so hard right now because like I cannot stand the drama. Can't stand it. Like no. I take care of my kids, you take care of yours, and that's how it's gonna be. Like, that's it. And yeah, I can't do it. Like it's hard, honestly. So that's exactly why I've only dated guys in prison. That's why I date guys in prison. Because they don't have kids. I don't gotta deal with baby mama drama. Like, I never gave my kid's dad drama. We stopped talking in 2018. So, my mom would do the exchange for me. And when the kids needed something, my mom would call their dad or they would call their dad. I hadn't talked to him since 2018. So, like, yeah, like, and that's why I never, to be honest, everything named Israel.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. No.
Oh my God, Samantha. And to be honest, that's why I've never had any more kids. Like, I've never had any more kids because of that reason. I don't want to be stuck with somebody and have a kid with them, or I don't want to share my kid's dad with some. I just know, like, that's why they got the same dad. That's why I've never, like, had other kids from other people. Thank goodness all my others were miscarriages because I would have had, like, 3 other kids, you guys. By 3 other guys. Yeah, so. But yeah, so that's why I just like basically now like.
Okay.
because I never gave anybody like baby mama drama or baby daddy drama. So like I hate the baby mama drama, and that's why like it's so hard right now, because like I cannot stand the drama. Can't stand it. Like, no, I take care of my kids, you take care of yours, and that's how it's gonna be. Like, that's it. And yeah, I don't talk to them anymore, but supposedly that's what.
It happened somewhere else. No one knows yet. I'm just saying, last night I was scrolling and they were on my For You page, so I figured I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got McDonald's? I just ordered Restock.
Yeah, we haven't ate all day, so. Thank you, Nevin. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so I don't know how true that is, to be honest. I mean, I know he's in jail because I even looked him up.
The lawyer has the 911 call. It was against Bree. The lawyer, I looked it up.
Haley!
Really? So this happened last night? After they got off live? Because they were on live with the baby.
I don't talk to them anymore, but supposedly that's what.
This box here, this box here.
It happened somewhere else. No one knows yet.
Beautiful. She is live.
Exactly. And that's what I've always said. They're going to continue to watch me, so it doesn't even matter. Like, it's been 2 years now, and they're still talking about me. Ashtrev8 is my account. Ashtrev8.
Sanitizer here.
Thank you, Genesis.
That oil here. See? I have more space and more room here. See, I can move the chair. Oh, I have to move this here. Hold on.
I stay eating all day. And
Okay,
what?
see?
Are you mad because you can't?
I can move the chair. Woo! I love it. I have more room for my legs. I have a foot massage down here. I have all my papers. I have all my papers. I'm trying to work on fixing this computer. Hopefully it's gonna work. So hopefully I start to do vlog and edit and everything and use a computer. Hopefully I'll try to fix it. I don't know how, but we'll try. I have a printer. Hopefully I can figure out how to connect it to the computer. If it's work, then good. I'm gonna have a beautiful set, and then I have a laptop. I want to fix that too. So hopefully it's gonna work as well. And if everything will work, I have my hard drives, I put it down there. I have all these papers, whatever documents I need to organize. Well, some of them organized already, but I need to make a copy analysis down there. And yeah, and I have all these products here on the table, and I have more on the one on the bed is more kind of like a toys and stuff. So these toys and stuff can go around the apartment. It's not a big deal. But what really, if I put all these cameras here, you see these two bags. These two bags is like a cameras and all this, and I can work on my cameras as well. Have all my cameras and equipments here for recording. And I have for face laser, and I have for head massage. I'm gonna bring them here so I can have a wider access. And yes, and I have a charger for my both phones right away here. Have a stand for both phones. I have my makeup, I have my products, so I can come here, work on computer, work on papers, work on cosmetic beauty stuff, and I go live stream, and I hopefully I can fix the computer, work on stuff on computer, and everything gonna be like close to perfect. I'm so happy and I'm so glad I saw this video. This lady was talking about like you need to do something or whatever, like whoa, like that's all I need to hear, like someone to tell me get up, do it. Like yep, I get up and I'm doing it right now. I love that for me. I have that paper, the wallpaper is the beautiful one. I can put it in the back if I have enough of it. We'll see. If not, then just keep it like this. It is what it is. These guys hang there. I mean,
Your children, honey, minding their business. Probably in Ennis. Where's Fester? At work. He was supposed to be off, but then they called him in. So he had to go to work. Thank you, Forrest. Guys, y'all help Forrest. MVP Forrest.
that's all for the body. Oh, and I have this Nivea.
Dang, how many did I
For the body.
need? What the hell? Thank you, Anne.
Sports.
Guys, we need to fill up our gift gallery. Help Forrest, you guys.
How this perfume out.
I need somebody to send me 8 of the Forever Rosas
Show it.
and 5 Swans, 3 Wells.
Quickly. I'll show later. So now it's for the face. Start with this also for the hair. Toner.
Because I'm the only one that's on TikTok trying to get my gift gallery lit up. Okay. 8. I hope I get a line just so I can piss y'all off.
Oh, I shouldn't touch my eyes. Now this energized one. Cover hopefully.
I hope I get a line so I can piss y'all off. Y'all really gonna be mad. Y'all might go poop yourself.
Hold on, let's see it over. Hope.
And be freaking Pete Taylor, you guys. Oh my God.
Okay. Have a spray.
It's a little line and it's still a little line, right?
And then this is for the neck.
Just wait. If a big one comes, then you're gonna be mad. Oh, there goes the big one.
And this one. And finish this. Come to here.
8. Yes, this is my real account. Ask Trev 8. Taylor with the meteor freaking shower. Envy freaking P. Taylor and Forrest.
And this on screen.
Oh, that's not on my gift gallery. I thought it was. Guys, we need 7 galaxies. 7 galaxies to keep our fragment.
It's this one.
Hold on. 8.
And then
Somebody said crying because what did somebody say? Send her a line because I'm broke. Okay, whenever I get my line, are you gonna be mad or are you gonna be happy? A line because that's the Ennis Line's mascot.
for color correction for the face. Want to work on that?
You're still gonna get mad if I get a daddy line.
Ouch.
Exactly.
Wow. First cup of coffee is supposed to be for the nation, but I need to put all these guys here together.
Yes, it's me. Where my man? At work.
Okay, then we're gonna use the BB creams and everything. So it's enough for all BB creams. Oh, that's cool. Interesting.
Taylor!
Love it.
Envy freaking be Taylor, you guys! She lit my swans up!
Take a
Thank
picture.
you, Taylor!
And the dry powder.
I don't have no more water. I know. I need to go get more.
Okay. And oh wow, this broke already. The cup.
Yeah, and did you see the inmates that I talked to?
All perfect now.
My inmates weren't in jail for or prison for little crimes, you know? So I like the bad boys, you know?
She keeps saying that like it's like a...
You should see what they were all in jail for. Prison, actually. They all had long sentences, too. The only one that had the short sentence was Jesse. All the other ones, Taylor! Thank you, Queen! Envy freaking P. Taylor, you guys!
Hold on.
But I don't talk to inmates no more. I'm with the guy that's out here in the free world, and y'all still got a problem with it. So it's like anything I do, like I said, y'all are nobody for me to sit here and be like, oh, I'm trying to change my life for you. No, you're not the person. It's the ones that I do cameos for. Hopefully it comes out in 6 years. Hopefully he comes home in 6 years. Yeah, how can I forget my mugshot? I stood there and took it. Always. 6 freaking years. He'll be 37, Annika. Taylor, thank you, Queen. He will be 37. And he'll be in prison by then for 22 years. He's been in prison for 16 years. That's a long time. He was 15 when he went in. He's 31. Yeah.
Show it. Output is here. Sammy.
That's crazy. He's been in for 16 years. And now he's 31. He has 6 more years to go. Hey. Mira la que... I mean, if he wants to go visit somebody, let him. I'm not his mom. I don't tell him what to do. He got his own money. We ain't stuck together. The hell? He can go do what the fuck he want to do. Noel, thank you. No, I'm not fluent in Spanish. Guys, we need one more galaxy to get a fragment. Hi, love. We need a galaxy, you guys, to keep a fragment. I had thought about that when I first did it, but then I was like, nah. I have some better things coming up, though, guys. You gotta wait for it, though. You gotta wait for it. That's why I said I've been working on stuff. I just don't know. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. So, guys, we need one galaxy, oh guys, one galaxy. Thank you, Noel. We need one freaking galaxy to get the fragment, you guys.
Hold on.
Yeah, we need one galaxy to avoid losing a fragment. Oh, Echo, play Ella Langley. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Avery.
Here's some music by Ella Langley on Amazon.
Avery, thank you, Queen. Where's Renee? He's at work. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Evangelina. My kids are with my sister.
Wow.
Thank you, John. Yeah, my sister came and picked up my kids today, and they're gonna stay with her till Sunday. Mia, thank you, Queen. I'm making you use your cup. Use it. My Stanley's from the website Stanley. Guys, can we get one galaxy? Now we need two galaxies. Oh my god. We need two galaxies now. Just wanna be her. Just wanna be her so bad, so bad. George, thank you for coming to save the day. Now we need one more, you guys. Oh my god, why does it keep going up? Guys, we need two. I mean, one. One more galaxy, you guys. George, thank you, George. Yes. Okay, we need 200. Casey understood the assignment. Neil, thank you. Guys, 24 roses. Hopefully it works. 24 roses, you guys, or a hand heart, or a donut. Casey, thank you. Steph, thank you. Okay, now we need 3 daddy lines. I'm just kidding. Imagine I'm like, okay, we need 3 daddy lines. Taylor, thank you. Karina, thank you.
Why you go all the way there?
It's from the Stanley website. It's the Carol G.
Why you go all the way there?
Stanley. Her name's right there. I wish they would have put her name like right here
I'm
somewhere.
here.
But instead they put it like right here hiding behind the handle. I don't like that. So, what's for dinner? I already ate earlier. We just ate like at what time? Mia, thank you, Queen. At like 5:30. But I have leftovers if I get hungry. Have fun. That's her lips. I had to turn my freaking heating blanket on, guys. It's freezing in my room now. I forgot Shawty Bay got some lip fillers, right? Did she get them dissolved or did she get new ones? Alexis, Skep, did she get new fillers, you guys? Or no? They're from Louis Vuitton. Hey, Yesenia, how are you, Queen? I don't eat vegetables or fruits. I'm good, girl. I'm good. Oh yeah, message me, girl. Hell no. My ice is so good. Somebody said go be a mom. My kids are with my sister. I need to go get more water. My kids are with my sister. So how do you want me to go be a mom? If like I don't even have my kids with me right now. Like I don't understand your go be a mom theory. Because at the end of the day, okay, hold on. Let me do this like real quick. Like, my kids have plans with my sister, so I'm letting that happen. If you want me to be a mom, I can call my sister and tell her to bring my kids back, and my kids aren't allowed to spend time with her. If that's what you want me to do. But then I'm going to tell my kids that y'all told me to be a mom. Told me to be a mom. Do you ever stop eating? Do you ever stop commenting? If you stop commenting, I'll stop eating. How about that? on a little bit. I'm probably gonna get on with Heartbreaky here in a little bit, but I gotta charge my phone, and I'm gonna go use the restroom and then relax for a bit.
Me too.
So I'll see
I want to
you
do
in
the
a little
same. I
bit.
want to rest. I want to talk to my friend. There's a bathroom. And I want
Everybody's
to
been
rest
interrupted.
too.
Even I've been interrupted.
Just so
No,
much.
I have not interrupted anybody. That's the problem.
Well, listen.
I'm literally in the middle of talking.
Well, before we try to filibuster this conversation on semantics, why don't you just let Dr. Love input her perspective and then we continue the conversation?
After me. Let her do
Oh,
it.
no,
after
let
me.
her go now.
So you gonna take her side over mine, dog? Really?
Come on, man. You know I love you, man.
He pulled the card on you, Darwin. He pulled the card on you.
All right, listen. How about this? Dr. Love, go ahead and wait till Sweetie go, and then we'll let you go right at it.
I will do. I don't want to interrupt the friendship.
Pull the friend card. This nigga put my friendship on the line. Now we're going to have a conversation offline.
No.
Hey, Sweetie, we're going to go over there and beat him up, Sweetie.
He lucky I can't put the AC in this car, but you know what? Fucking with you. Go ahead, doctor.
You know what? This is what we'll do. Go ahead, Dr. Love.
He pulled the friend card. We've been friends for this long. You gon'
I'm just fucking with y'all. Go ahead. I'm just fucking with y'all.
I apologize. I was just going to give a perspective. I don't want to come between nothing, but
No, you
thank
good.
you.
You good. I'm just fucking with y'all.
Okay, so I forgot half the point, but the half I do remember after all that is I think the point that she's making, look, we can have these things about who's earning this
I'm going to
much,
bring
this
the
much.
rest of
The
the stuff
point
here
that
on
I
this
think
table.
we're trying to
Organize them
make
later,
is
but I
can a
need
man
to rest.
influence a woman's autonomy? Absolutely, yes, he can. You know, and the thing is, there are many ways, and I'm just going to say one word that whichever word you want to take it towards, all it has to be involved to take away her autonomy is the word that I'm going to use is control. Whether that's control of finances, whether that's control of a situation, whether that's control of affection, whether that's a control of silent treatment. There are many ways that a man, and also women, please, I'm not making this one-sided, can use control to influence another person's autonomy. So I think what the young lady was trying to say, she had validity in what she was saying.
Can I add on to the doctor's point real quick?
Before you add on, this is something important that needs place. I need Sweeney to concede to that because I don't know how simple you can make it.
I disagree because autonomy means the freedom to choose. Here's the thing. Autonomy means the freedom to choose. To take away somebody's autonomy would mean that you would remove their ability to make a choice in a scenario in which she pays half the bills and he pays half the bills, or she pays little to no bills and he pays all the bills. She still has the choice to leave him, divorce him, pay the bill, not pay the bill, go without life. She has all the choices in the world. They may not be the most favorable choices, but she still has a choice.
Can I ask you a question, Sweeney?
Go ahead.
Did you chat GPT that?
Nope.
Google.
I guarantee
No.
you did.
I did not. That was my argument
you
from the
do know
beginning.
how you move the goalposts, right? You keep.
I did not move the
What you
goalposts.
keep doing, I'm gonna tell you what you're doing. What you keep doing is saying remove. Remove. We're saying impact, influence, inspire. You see the difference?
Well, you can't say impact, influence, inspire somebody's autonomy because then it would require them to not have any autonomy.
No, that's not true.
Oh my
Does
God.
anybody disagree with him?
I'm in the middle.
Yes, I do disagree, but he's not going to get it. So I just digress.
How do you impact somebody's autonomy if they still have autonomy?
What have I told you?
Because once you,
We're talking about influence your decisions. You have autonomy over
That's
your
not what you
decisions.
said. You said no. That's not what you said. You said impact their autonomy. Autonomy means to have the
Anybody hear
freedom to
me
choose.
say it? I said it 3 times. I said autonomous decision making. Right?
That's still impact.
You heard me,
That's
right,
still
Javara?
autonomy.
Yes.
That's still autonomy.
He
dog.
keep removing decision making and just focusing on autonomy. That's where he's hit.
No, autonomy is the freedom to choose.
But Darla's saying the influence over that choice.
Well, then that was not. You're still
What
not
if I,
removing
okay, let me ask you
their
this, Sweet.
autonomy.
What if I told you that if you were a defendant and I was a prosecutor and I told your lawyer that I can influence his autonomous decision making, I can increase the likelihood dramatically that he would choose to plead guilty. If and only if I presented the fact that if you take this to trial, you're going to get 30 years.
You say impact is
And
choice?
if you plead, I'll give you 6 years. What if I told you that right there can influence your autonomous decision making?
No, I still would disagree with you. You can influence their decision, but you cannot.
See, this is the part where I was trying to say there's a difference between an argument and a debate. An argument is someone who thinks that they are right and they, no matter.
I told you she was trying to define argument and debate. Listen, you said.
Wait, why did you mute her?
Yes. Because she tried to define argument
Why
and
don't you
debate.
just let her define it?
Because we're not talking about that.
Well, we just finished talking, so allow her to
No, we're not. I was coming up with a rebuttal to what you just said, and you gonna try to see. There you go, dog.
Listen, please just hear me out, and then I'm gonna land. I promise.
I'm done. After I'm done. After we're done with this conversation, then you can.
So this is the second time she tried to input, and you trying to cancel
define
her.
argument and debate.
Sweet.
Define argument and debate.
I'm asking you,
Let's
bro,
go off the topic.
to let her talk, let her respond, dude.
After I'm done. After I'm done responding to
this
you,
time-
now you doing it again.
Let
Now you're doing it
her
again.
input, because she just heard us go back and forth.
Bro, we ain't going back and forth. What the fuck we need her input for?
Because I need
Oh, the argument and debate.
Let me tell you why I need it.
Argument and debate.
Let me explain why I need it. This is why I need it. And this is why I want it. There's not a lot of, and Big Divide might be able to fucking back me on this because he's the one that measured intelligence in women. There's not a lot of women that we have an opportunity to have accompany us in these spaces on a level of intellect. So I think we gotta kind of appreciate
The
it.
hell, hey, Divide,
Hold on,
Divide.
wait a minute.
Don't you
I'm with Darwin on
You
this.
don't get it enough
I'm with Darwin
to be
too,
able
brother.
to
You
play
got
so
me, bro.
loosely and inappreciative
So y'all,
whenever
so y'all need somebody to come
Sweetie,
up
you
here
can't
and
even
define
let me
argument
talk
and
long
debate
enough to
for us.
explain why.
I'm asking a question. So you need her to define argument and debate for us, or do you want her to add to the conversation?
I need her input by any means necessary because we don't get it all the time from women that have intelligence. A lot of women come out here, they lost. We finally get women on here.
Oh my
Y'all
God!
don't
Go ahead, let her define argument and debate for everybody in the room. Man. God damn it! What the fuck are we doing?
I'm sorry, Sweeney. I'm not coming
This man
out.
is hey, no, it ain't you. It's him. He intentionally
sorry.
trying to piss me off.
No. Do you know what, Sweeney? The only reason I want to define it is maybe someone else will learn from it, right? Not you, because you know the answers, right? Not you. I'm not referring to you. So the difference between an argument and a debate, an argument is somebody who believes they're right and has to have the final word, and what they think, that is it. They don't move from that position. A debate is where you talk about a point and you has input of other perspectives, which allows you to even question your reality or question your thinking or choose to stick with it. That is your choice. But a debate is healthy, and an argument, nobody wins, Sweeney. And the problem with the argument is when nobody wins, it doesn't move, nobody learns, nobody grows, and we just get into that rabbit hole that we're talking about.
So, quick question: Isn't a debate an argument?
A debate, no. Debate is not an argument because I've just given a definition.
You can say, you define the difference between a healthy argument and a non-healthy argument. But that does not mean that a debate is not an argument.
No, sir.
The argument is an argument, whether it's healthy or unhealthy, and a debate is open to other people's perspective.
No,
That's
who has the need to be right?
Everybody telling you you wrong.
Nigga, you ain't saying shit. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna land right there.
He said everybody. The only person telling me I'm wrong is her. The fuck did you say?
Your microphone telling you you're wrong. You yelling and that thing crackling.
Can I,
You know my headphones ain't shit.
I think MG Lee, I think she wanted to say something.
I did. Going back to the average man, right? What I'm noticing is anytime a topic of what women have to endure in relationships sometimes gets diminished. For example, the young lady, I can't see her whole name, but when she's now talking about the financial abuses that women, and this is a fact, right? This is a form of abuse, and not just women. And let me just clarify this. We're talking about men, so I'm going to talk about men. That does not mean that women don't do these same things or have these same behaviors, but we're talking about men, right? So financial abuse does happen in relationships. That is a fact, right? And the response from some of the men is, oh, but it doesn't happen that often. When we were talking about the women who die during childbirth, right? Then it's, well, how many women actually die from that? Like anything that we have to endure in relationships, it seems like, those things are diminished, right? Like you don't want to acknowledge the fact that these are the realities that we do face. Women are killed by intimate partners. I believe the statistics for the last 5 years were over 200,000 women were killed by intimate partners, right? So that comes out to about, I think the statistics that I read was about 197 per 100,000 women. Now, one woman being killed by her partner is not a good thing. Like that's not something that should be overlooked, but it happens very often, right? So, and I think what I'm noticing.
100,000 you just said again?
I think 197.
Over what time frame?
That's out of 100 women. That's out of 100,000 women, 197 women, right? So that's the average.
In the U.S. or worldwide?
This is worldwide. But that's not the point. The point isn't the statistics. The point is anytime in this conversation, when it was brought up what women have to endure, there's always been a man to argue, but how often does that really happen, right? Now with this conversation, right? If there is is there really financial abuse? Yes, right? And that's part of the challenge, I think, for the average man, because patriarchy leads y'all to believe that what women have to endure isn't really that big of a deal. Women dying during childbirth, but it's like, how many women? It's happening though, right? Men are killing their partners, right? So
are you one of those people that say one is enough? One is enough to make the argument as if it's a big deal?
No, what I'm saying is the issue is that the men want to diminish the negative impacts that being in relationship with men have on us, right? Men always, just like men don't value the contributions that that women make, right? Like, you take it for granted that women have children for you, but women have children for you at great risk to themselves, right? Like
wait. Are you saying, so if women have children for men, if they're having children for the man, are you suggesting that most women have the child for the man?
That's not what I'm suggesting. What I said was, men don't value the contributions, the risks.
Let me ask you a question.
Do you want me to see? This is the challenge with you. The challenge with you is.
Let me ask you a question.
The challenge with you is, but see, here's the thing. If you're going to ask me a question and I'm going to answer it, then interrupting me while I'm answering the question to just ask another question is rude.
Well, no, you did answer. You said no. So I got another question off of something else you said. You already answered it. You
Go
said
ahead.
no.
Go ahead.
So if women are having children for men, well, no, that ain't the question. That ain't my question. My fault. That wasn't my question. No, come on, bro. Why should men care about women having having children? And oftentimes, when the relationship falls apart, the woman takes the child away from them.
That's incorrect. That is incorrect, sir. So if you go.
So I'm going to answer your question, but I'm also going to. I'm going to answer your question, but I'm also going to point out that, again, what you're doing, right, is diminishing the contributions that women are making in relationships, right? I'm saying,
why should men care? I didn't diminish that she had the child. I said, why should he care if she takes the child away from him if they break up? Why should he care about her making the child? Why should men care?
That's not what happens. That's not what happens at all. So if you actually look, go ahead, MG, sorry.
Why should men care that women are putting themselves and their bodies at risk to have your child? You're asking why men should care about, and that's the problem. Because men are going.
Wait, you're not answering my question. I said, why should men care if women are taking the children away from him when they break up? He doesn't even have the child.
But hold on, before you answer that, MG, I think Carbon disagrees that men are even doing that, so it might be a loaded question.
Go ahead.
Yes, it is a loaded question, and it's not backed by any evidence whatsoever. If you actually look at different countries too, not just America, but like for instance, Canada.
Let's just stick to America, because we all in America.
Our laws aren't that different when it comes to child custody cases. But anyway,
You break it up.
they do parenting time because that's what it's. Shit.
I think you're good now.
Is this better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. If you actually look at the how most child custody cases are solved with parenting time, that's what it's called. Most of them are agreed upon outside of the court. They just go to court to make it finalized. So men agreed that the women should be the primary caregivers of their children because most of the time the woman is the primary caregiver of the children. So they want to make it. They want it to stay that way. Very few men will go to court and actually want 50-50 or primary custody of their children because it's easier for the person who was responsible for the children to continue that role.
Okay, so can I finish?
Is that a mic?
No, I thought I was gonna wait till she was done. I ain't want to just jump in because y'all keep complaining about me jumping in.
Can I finish making the point that I was trying to make? And that is that no matter what perspective women have or what experience women have or say that they're having, there seems to always be a man who is going to invalidate that or make it less important, right? And that is the issue. No matter what is brought up, there is some man who's going to say, well, it's not that many or it's not that much Or
you think men-
what if
do you
she's
think-
saying?
Well, hold
Do
on.
you
Wait,
think
what
wait,
if
men
wait.
she-
When you let, what,
Let her finish.
you want us to? How would you like us to address that? You want us to try to be a little bit more open-minded about it, and more, I want to say, compassionate about the fact that y'all are having to deal with that? Because
I'm saying.
because I'm trying
Go
to,
ahead.
I'm trying to do that more over here. Now listen, I can't control everybody's platform and what they say, but I will try to push, for a little bit more consideration for the situation that y'all find yourselves in.
Yeah, like simply just acknowledging that what are facts
Yeah.
are facts.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't care if it's
Like, we
not.
can
I don't
speak-
care if it's most of y'all. I don't care if most of y'all ain't going through it or whatever. I'm still gonna be like, you know what? We still need to pay attention, because what do we do if we're gonna sit here and say we shouldn't be up in arms because most women ain't doing it? Are we gonna wait to be up in arms when most of them are enduring it? At that point, it's a little bit too late.
most women ain't gonna never go through that.
We don't
most
know
women
that.
ain't gonna never go through that. No, we've been on this planet for 35,000 years. Most women ain't never been through that shit. Why the fuck should we care?
Wow.
Wait,
Why-
most women
why
have
should
been through
you-
what?
Why should we care?
Why should we care?
What are you saying? Why should you care about what?
Why should we care about what y'all do and y'all contributions? Nobody cares.
No. I'm not talking about what they do. I'm talking about something specifically.
Oh, okay. My bad. Go
I'm
ahead.
talking
What was you talking
about, and I think the reason why you said it because you don't want to repeat that, or you don't want to go on the record.
Oh, you talking about us not giving a damn about them being beat on and harmed and all that shit?
On a live partner, on the live.
No, I really don't care about that because they don't care about us.
Oh,
You know what? You know what's
I really don't care about that because they don't care about us. How many times have women unalive?
Sorry, these sound effects, man. I cannot.
Hold on, wait. Hey, dog.
What, man?
Really quick. Didn't the woman just... Hey, dog.
Work it out.
Dog, didn't the woman just only get 6 years for unaliving her boyfriend?
She would have got more than that, but she played.
Show me a man that take a plea deal for murder and get 6 years.
Nolan Wells would have got
And
it.
hold on, wait.
I mean, not Nolan
Hold on,
Wells.
wait.
Carmelo Anthony would have got it had he would have played.
Here's another kicker.
Okay.
You know what women? You know
Hold on,
what
wait a
women
minute.
said to that man?
Sweetie.
You know what women said
Sweetie.
to that man? Hold on, wait. Let me finish.
I'm
Let me
trying to.
make my argument.
I want you to address what the first answer I gave. Carmelo
What,
Anthony would have gotten a plea. He would have gotten less than
He
30
wouldn't have got no 6 years. He wouldn't have got no 6. He wouldn't have got no 6.
Okay, I can't speculate what he would have got, but I'm saying he would have
All
most
we know is
definitely.
he got 30.
He would have most definitely not gotten 30.
But listen, and not only that. What did women say to him when he was unalived and the woman got 6 years? Didn't you run a prompt saying, "I hope will this humble black man?" And women came up there and said, "Yeah, it should have humbled him," or this, that, and the third. Nobody said, "Man, that's messed up that man got unalived by his girlfriend."
I think before I made that prompt, I did not do enough due diligence to know that he went out and tweeted some insanely things against black women. And black people.
What are we
period.
talking about?
Talking about, what's his name? What's the OnlyFans model? Courtney Claney's boyfriend. He's on the record for consistently tweeting some of the most racist things against black people. Like he was
So what?
he was completely against his own people. He especially said he would never date a black woman. So I don't know if you expect black women to have some type of remorse whenever you just chose to be the enemy.
Well, I expect them to be consistent because didn't the lady who got hit with the brick down there say a bunch of disparaging things about black men prior to her getting hit with a brick? And even black women still took her side and said, "Hey, look, this is wrong."
Okay, so now you're talking about a different race. Did black men take her side?
No,
Yes,
he's
black
saying,
women took
I
her
said that
side.
black men take her side. The ones,
Yes, but black men are at least
No.
logically consistent. I said no, but at least black men are
Okay.
logically consistent.
so the ones she went against, they didn't take her side.
So,
The
So I
brick
just
lady,
wanted-
the brick gate, the one who got hit with the brick, she went after black men. Black men didn't take her side. Even after she was found guilty, black men didn't take her side.
Well, she was actually found out to be a lie.
She was found live. Yeah, she was found. Yeah.
And did anybody come out?
but
and
how does,
apologize for black
but
men?
Darwin, okay, but how does this prove what, or disprove what Sweeney is saying, that women don't care about the men though?
I don't think it proves. I don't know if he said anything that proves that women don't care about men.
I said that largely anytime. Matter of fact, I can even use something else. How often do we see men get pummeled on outside and nobody does nothing until he does something back, and then everybody wants to jump in? People largely do not care about men being abused in relationships. That's why you only hear people quote what happens to women, even though men get unalived in relationships too. Oftentimes, specifically black men. And 90% of the times where intimate partner violence ended and his life ended, it was due to a black woman.
Yeah,
Not-
listen, I understand this.
So here's the thing: where are you pulling these?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Where are you pulling these statistics from? Right? Because you're like, there's no comparison between the amount. There's no comparison between the amount of women and the amount of men that are unalived in intimate partner relationships. There's just no comparison in the amount of numbers, right?
So we're playing who hurts. We playing who hurts more.
No.
Versus actually just talking
Wait.
about the fact that they hurt.
So I just want to make this one last statement, because we're gonna go back to the average man, right? And I will just say this: if you if this gentleman here that is being so combative is a representation of what the average man, like who the average man is, right? So
Who's been combative?
you know who's being the most combative. I don't know his name, but it's the one that's being the most argumentative, right? So if he is, let's just say, if he is a representation of the average man,
I think y'all
right?
misuse words way too much.
You don't.
We misuse words.
Maybe you should let her actually get the argument out.
No,
that would be
but that's
great.
part of. But
Maybe
no,
just save your
no,
rebuttal.
No,
That's how
no,
decorum
because
works.
when you
You
say
let people
certain
finish their
things,
statement,
I
and
don't.
then you rebuttal
Listen,
after.
you're not going to
That's
get
how that
over
works.
this with me. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, that's
Listen,
how that works.
we
I know you
use
have a hard
we
time
use
doing that, but
wrong
you've done it
words way too
repeatedly.
much.
You have to
And I'm
let
gonna keep
people
doing
finish
it.
their
And like I'm gonna
argument,
keep doing it.
and
Like
then
you're
you rebuttal.
you're not going to stop me. You're not going to get over
Or
me.
self-control.
You're not. You're
This
not
is a
going to
lack
win
of
this.
self-control.
You're going to
That's what we're
lose this every
talking
time,
about.
darling. I'm going to
It's not
keep
about
doing
winning
it.
or losing.
I'm going
That's
to keep
the
doing it.
problem.
I'm going to keep doing it.
It's
So
not
you
about winning or
should have
losing.
kept your
What are
mouth
you trying
shut.
to win here,
You
sir?
could
What are you trying to
have.
win
You should have
here?
never said nothing.
What are you
You
trying
should
to
have
win
never
here,
said
sir?
nothing. This is
What's
not.
the
This is
prize?
not even for you to even say anything.
What's the
But
prize, sir?
people use
What are you trying to win?
words, wrong
What are you
words,
losing?
way
What?
too
What are we
much.
winning? What are we winning?
People
You
use
sound-
wrong
you-
words
you
way
sound
too
very
much. So
delayed. I think
how
you
is he
need to let
combative?
people get
How
their
is he combative
argument out,
again?
and then
How-
you
what
rebuttal.
was-
She
what
wasn't
was
even
being
talking
combative?
to you. Please
What
get
was he
sweet
being
nuts out
combative?
of your mouth and let her rebuttal.
What,
Thank
I'm
you.
talking to the other lady.
Just
What
say,
was he?
just say,
How
just
was
say
he
your,
combative?
just save it. Just save
How
it.
was he combative?
Just go ahead.
Hey, Darwin, can you?
How was he combative?
Go ahead and let her get it out. Go ahead, MG.
I tell again.
You
How was
kinda
he
just have to,
combative?
you just kind of have to talk over them when they're talking. You know, when
How
they
was
interrupt
he
you, just gotta keep
combative?
talking. MG, go ahead. What were you saying?
Because
What were you saying, MJ?
Because hey Sweeney, didn't
MG,
Dr.
what
Love
were
say
you
there's a
saying?
difference between an argument and
MG,
a
what were you
debate?
saying? Can you just finish?
So what's the? Please tell me the difference between an arguing and combative.
So,
How
MG,
was
can you
he
finish your
combative
original
exactly?
statement? Can you finish your original statement?
How was he combative?
I think I have every right to be combative. We're having an argument, ain't we? I can be combative.
But how were you combative though?
But this is what I don't understand about the arguments that's started once we got everybody all on the panel. It doesn't seem like y'all want to try to understand the opposing argument. Is that
I don't think there's
doesn't-
nothing to understand.
no, I'm saying it just seems like y'all just want to, y'all don't even care to try to, y'all not even open to maybe being wrong.
Notice how she glossed over the facts about what happens to men and then said, well, what women outnumber men? Shouldn't there be some level of compassion for that?
Well, why
I
don't
think she
you?
was just trying to make her point. I think we should hear her out at least.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to say? Father Figures Podcasting. Is that long, super long name? Right?
Yeah, my bad, man. No, I just was gonna say, man, I understand the brother who is interrupting people. I understand his frustration on the matter. But what I will say is, you're right. Any woman being harmed, it does matter, but we got to put it into context. The average guy making $60K and probably working over 40 hours a week to get that, I just don't see him deliberately trying to abuse that woman financially. Now, the man that makes $250K, yeah, I want you to shut up, cook this cake, give me sex when I ask for it. But the guy that's making $60K and under, he's not trying to financially abuse anybody. He might be a piece of crap. He may even be a cheater possibly. But he's not trying to financially abuse and keep the lights off, and they got 3 kids together. To me, that's an insane person. But the average person is not trying to abuse. And that's the only statement I wanted to make.
Carbon, you got anything you want to say to that?
Okay, so the thing is, like you said, Darwin, they're not listening to understand. They're just listening to respond. The argument was that it happens in average relationships, not at the rate at which it happens. There's a lot of bad things that happen on this planet that doesn't happen at an overwhelming rate, such as murder, right? People aren't just going out there murder, right, every time we go outside, especially here in America. So the argument was if it happens in average relationships, because someone made the rebuttal, no, he has to have this astronomical amount of money in order to financially abuse someone. No, he doesn't. He absolutely does not. All he has to do is make more than his counterpart. That's all.
Darwin.
But we're talking about the average again. So if he's not making that,
we were questioning
That's
the rate of what that happens.
The average man. No, it's not. That's a whole different argument. You're not listening. The average man still makes more than the average woman.
It doesn't happen enough to where it's significant.
Let me finish a statement. Why do you have no self-control, the big divide? Like, what is going on with you?
Because I don't.
I know that lack of father figure. I understand. I understand.
We were talking about the pushback came in is that it doesn't happen at a rate to where it is significant to say that it happens so much that we need to be talking about it. You brought that in like it happens at a rate to where it is so huge that this happens so all the time.
That's not how the real world works, right?
Of course it happens.
No, that's not how the real world works.
Of course it happens, but it doesn't happen significantly enough.
Big divide. I understand.
We're going back to you. You brought in about this about financial abuse, and it doesn't happen enough at a rate to where it is. No, because we keep. I'm curious. I'm just because we went over this because this is what she's challenging. She said it does happen, and we said yes, we know it happens, but it doesn't happen at a rate to where it's significant enough to where we need to be talking about that like it's significant. It's not significant enough for us to even be talking about it.
They cut you off. They can never substantiate their own argument.
That's exactly what we're talking about right now.
No, we're not. That's a whole different argument that you brought up, right? Sweet. That's his name, right?
Listen to it.
That's his name, Sweet. That's his name, Sweet, right? I don't know what man would name himself Sweet, but Sweet said, so average, it can't happen in average relationships because they don't make a certain amount of money. That was his original argument. Everybody was there when he said it. Darwin, am I lying? Did Sweet not say that average man cannot execute financial abuse because he doesn't make a certain amount of income? Yeah. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, that was the argument.
That's not what I said.
My goodness.
Ma'am, can you for the sake of the panel, can you finish that thought if you could? I really appreciate it.
Which one? Because I keep getting interrupted.
Yep. So you were speaking on the averages. You were speaking on financial abuse. And you said this happens in the average relationship, not the ones where they're earning more, but you said the average relationship.
No, it happens So the argument was that it only happens. Someone said that it only happens in relationships where the man is making an astronomical amount of money. It happens in both relationships. What I'm saying is, that's the argument. It happens in average and.
That wasn't my argument.
It wasn't an argument.
Okay, so
that wasn't my argument
so
at all.
that's not the argument. Do we all concede that financial abuse not only happens when the man makes significantly more than a woman, it also makes when he makes a little bit more than a woman? Yeah, for example, a man can make, what's the average earning salary? It's just $65,000.
65 or less.
Let's say the woman makes $50,000. Do we all agree that that man can commit financial abuse?
I agree. I agree. I don't think it's nothing to
That's Cardi's point. Can y'all give her
Okay, Darwin.
based on what she said.
Can y'all give her flowers?
Can do it.
No, Darwin, because you just changed it. You said, can it? And we can all say, yes, of course it can. But what I was arguing, I said, it doesn't happen significantly enough that we need to even be discussing it. Why? Because we know that's just like everybody say, 100%. No, you can't say 100% because there's going to be somebody that goes against.
It doesn't happen just because nobody reported it.
Well, hold on, wait. My argument.
No one is saying that. Darwin. No one said that it doesn't happen, Darwin. We didn't say that it doesn't happen.
How do we know it doesn't happen?
What Sweeney said is
significantly enough because nobody reported it. So it takes for somebody to report it. Maybe we've grown.
So how can we talk about something that we don't know their reports?
Numb to the fact that it's acceptable for the man to leverage his side of the finances to get a woman to cooperate. Therefore,
Darwin,
nobody's
how
reporting.
How often do you see men leveraging their finances over the woman?
Shit, I did it.
Very often. I've been there. Most of the time.
Can you tell me how you did it? Please tell me how you did it.
I will not do that.
No, tell us how you did it.
No.
You want to jump your ass out there?
I will not do
Go
that.
ahead, tell us how you did it.
I will not do that. But y'all still are trying.
No.
Can y'all give before we do that? Can y'all give Carmen her flowers for winning that argument?
It's okay, Darwin. I'm not even waiting on it.
She didn't
I'm not
win.
gonna get them until
Like
I'm
she
in
said,
the coffin.
what were you winning? What were you winning?
I'm not gonna get any flowers until I'm in
She
the
didn't win
coffin,
anything.
Darwin. I've already made my peace with that. I've made my peace.
Hold on, wait, y'all. My argument was that a man cannot remove a woman's autonomy in a relationship. The average man does not have the financial power over a woman in an average relationship to remove her autonomy. That was my argument. Because financial abuse can be considered anything. A woman using the money however she so pleases and a man can't do nothing about it is financial abuse. A woman sitting there saying that I would divorce you or take half can be considered financial abuse. Everything could be considered financial abuse. The argument was never can financial abuse take place in an average relationship. The argument was that you cannot remove that woman's autonomy. You don't make enough for her not to have a choice.
Remember what I said? Remember I said he literally made the argument? Remember I said he literally said that the man has to make a certain amount? Remember I made that argument? He said, no, that wasn't my argument. I didn't say that. Okay.
I would still like to hear MG's point. She never got to finish it.
I know. Thank you, MG. I've been waiting for you to say your point too.
Yeah, so what I was saying, if I can remember correctly, is that, like, again, because it just happens again, right? We all agreed that financial abuse does happen in relationships. We agree that it can have an effect on your decision making, because especially if you have children and you're in a marriage, right? Like, it is going to affect your decision whether or not you leave the marriage, or, because now you have these children that you have to take care of, right? There are other ways that women can be controlled or you know, like if you have the children to take care of, a man could go out and just leave you in the house alone or whatever and go spend the money and do what he wants, like, because you don't have the same amount of freedom. But anyway, I digress. That's not the point that I was trying to make. The point that I was trying to make is that if this gentleman is a representation of the average man, right? Never, like, once, let me finish. Okay, please. Let's just put money to the side, because that's one of the other issues, right? Everybody brings it down to dollars and cents. And yes, money is a factor. How much a person makes, you know, is a factor. I'm not, for many people, I'm not going to argue that, right? We all know that that's a reality. But more importantly, if an average man is going into a relationship and, you know, he has emotional deregulation, if he is dismissive of what a woman contributes or the risk that she's taking by being in relationship with him, if he doesn't have any empathy, if he's not willing to respect the challenges that just being a woman in this world, like the average man, right, has a tendency, because they have this like everybody agreed to earlier. I'm not just pulling stuff out of my butt, right? He feels like he is old or he has a right to women, right? Like,
quick question. I got a question for you.
I'm not finished.
I just got a quick question. But
I'm not finished. And this is the challenge. And this is the challenge.
Please let her finish, brother. If not, we're gonna be up here till Christmas, man. Let her finish.
I got a quick question for her. Just a quick
want
question.
her to finish.
I got one question for her. What risks do average men take from being in relationships with women?
Let me ask you a question. To answer your question, how many times have you gone out at night to the club or wherever? Now there may be certain neighborhoods that you don't go to because you know it's dangerous or whatever, and the dudes that you don't fuck with live over there or whatever. Pardon me for cursing, I'm sorry. That you don't mess with, you know. But so, like, put that to the side. But how many times in your life have you worried about your safety, or when you were going to go hang out with women, or you were going to go to the club where women are at? How often do you have to wonder about, you know, or worry about how you're going to get home, or what may happen to you on your way home? How often does that happen to you?
I will answer your question after you answer mine. I promise you.
We got 5 more minutes of this, and I gotta get on.
By the way, no, for real. I will answer her question after she answers mine. I swear to God.
So when you taking away our autonomy on the panel? Exactly. A prime example.
I asked you a question first. You decided to ask me a completely different question. I just told you I will answer your question.
Because it goes in line. It goes in line. And this is the thing. You have been co-opting everybody, the entire conversation. You have been interrupting everyone because you want to get to where you want to get to, right? So I'm asking you a question.
Right.
Because it's relevant.
All right.
Because it's relevant. Because it's relevant.
All right. After you answer mine, I will answer yours.
Never mind. I didn't know how to.
So, like I was saying, if he is a representation of the average man, this is the reason why they have a problem dating.
No, wait a minute. Don't try to move.
Period.
You asked me a question. I told you I will answer yours. Why can't you answer mine?
What is your question?
What risk are the average man taking when they get in a relationship?
The Bible is hot.
Having to deal with a woman that's not going to put up with your shit.
Hey, fellas.
How about that?
Hey, fellas.
How about that answer? How about that answer? You like that answer, Sweeney? You like that answer?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Hey, fellas,
that's the answer.
Yeah. And I'm going to answer your question first. Yes, all the time I worry about it. Now, fellas, I want y'all to understand that she just talked about how we don't understand what women go through when they in the real.
I'm done for the day. That's it, and thank you for watching me fixing my beautiful. So I have a desk, have all these accessories, I put the wires, I'm sitting here, the wall behind me. Suppose the computer I tried to work on it is not working, I don't know, hopefully I can fix it. Still need to work on these stuff, more stuff on the table, and just look like this from this side. Okay, bring that here, so the wall is gonna be behind me because stuff is all there. I bet it's now all clean. I cleaned that side here. This all clean. Stable clean, no problem. Got everything I needed here. This is my makeup stuff. This is my skincare stuff. This is for hair or head. Laser red light, and this is laser hair removal for the face. How I can fix that? And then I don't know how to fix these computers. We'll see. And I need to organize this stuff here, and there's a ton of papers I need to work on and organize. And it's already, what time is it? I think it's done. It's almost 8 p.m. My friend didn't call me back, so I guess I'm just gonna like take another shower, change, wear my pajama, and headed to bed early because I need to wake up very early tomorrow. All right, and this is here the closet. Remember when I had still with this stuff? I just put the bags here, put the other perfumes there, and that's it. Still the closet as it is. All right. Thank you for watching the live the whole time. Okay, love you. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening or good night.